Good morning, guys. Let me know what the sound is like. Let me make sure we're getting the sound in. Can y'all hear everything? You should be good. Oil up again today. Oil stocks, everybody's watching IMPP, CEI, HYMC. What's the SPY doing this morning? So here's the SPY. SPY's up. Yeah, we got oil prices moving again today. A lot of people watching CEI, IMPP, INDO. We got US oil. SPY sitting just over break even right now. Here's IMPP. It's at 695. So a lot of people are going to be watching this. It hit 850 or just under 850 in pre-market this morning, early. So that'll be interesting to pay attention to and watch. Hey, what's up, Melina? What's up, Beach? What's up, Ralph? Music's a bit low. Can y'all hear it? Let me know. What's crypto doing? Let me check crypto. All right, so crypto sitting right around 39K, about break even. Not too much craziness right now in the crypto world. CEI, IMPP, INDO, and US oil. What? Okay. We got VYGR. Anything else that y'all see that I haven't seen yet? AGRX. We've got CHNR. We got OP. OP looks kind of interesting. What is OP? Let me look up. I'm assuming it's oil related, no? Yeah, I'm assuming it's oil. What's up, Jimmy? Yeah, I got my coffee up too. What's up, Smoke? Best day ever for me of 40 years of trading yesterday. Honestly, we've done really well with our scale up. We really have. We did really well with our scale up, man. And I think we just had a good time. Like, I'll upload these live today too. Like, if you want to see me upload these directly from Thinkorswim to show you these are my actual results, that's fine, you know. But I think I already did that. But like, I'll do it again if you guys want me to. But pretty solid results here, especially like yesterday. Yesterday we ran 80%. You know, 4 losses total yesterday. Good hold time, almost a 4-to-1 profit factor. Only thing I don't like is my largest loss was a little bit bigger than my largest gain, but not by much. We did scale up our average winning trade, so that's good. I think I need to keep pushing, though. I think it's one of those things where I should keep pushing. You know. All right, G. We got we got US oil, and oil's up again today. RIG sounds like oil. ENSV. Look at ENSV, man. A lot of oil plays running. CEI. OP. Man, CEI did run. Honestly, Mo was right, man. I got out of this one. Like, if you look at where I got out of this one yesterday, Mo was right. I should have stayed in that thing, man. HUSA was another one that people were talking about, and that one flew, man. Look at HUSA. Whew, man. Should have stayed in these, man. I should have stayed in these. Man, HUSA flew, guys. What's your favorite oil stock today and why? We're going to ask the same question in the poll. Same question, which is, are you bullish on oil over the next week and why? Actually, we're going to ask the question, are you bullish on oil at these current levels? Yeah. Hey, thank you, Larry. You as well, brother. Today's big play is nickel. All mining companies going crazy. What's up, Anthony? 4 stocks played average 110% gains for over 30,000 gain. Of course, all oil doesn't come along ever for me. Hey, congrats, bro. Hey, good luck, vegan. I like Hot Springs, Arkansas, man. Used to go there as a kid. You know, Louisiana. Oil taking a dive right now, though. Look at oil. HUSA, IMPP. Or at least some of them are. IMPP certainly did. HUSA certainly just dove down too. 250% gains in the nickel market overnight. Hey, what's up, hon? Yeah, man, craziness. Honestly, it's kind of crazy right now. Y'all hit the like button as well. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Help bump the stream up a little bit. Oh, man. Bitcoin back over 39K. That's right. Yeah, what are some good nickel stocks, Larry? Let's hear them, bro. IMPP falling down, though. It's at 625s. HUSA kind of following it. I want to see if CEI follows it as well. Yeah, CEI is kind of following it as well. We got a little pullback in UCO as well. Look at the UCO pullback from 195s to 193 here. So we got some drops. We'll see what we get. All right, guys. So yeah, so we do have IMPP and oil in general. You can look at UCO and it's dipping down to 193.05s. CEI is dipping, HUSA is dipping, IMPP is dipping. So we are getting a little bit of a correction in oil. We just got another pop back up, so we'll see if these pop up with it. But let me know if you're buying oil on these dips. We are getting some drops here. All right, guys. So we are getting a big correction. Look at CEI all the way down to 130s here. HYMC. Okay, so HYMC did run up. Okay, so these are nickel stocks. That's what HYMC was. Okay. HYMC up to 83 cents, roughly 83 cents for HYMC. That's a nickel stock, according to Larry. PLM and TMC. PLM nickel stock up there to 425s. TMC up there at 213. So we got some movement. We also have the 9 stock. What is NINE here? This thing's ripping up too. I know this stock. I just can't remember what it was. QQ. Q is starting to push back up today. I just hope we get volatility, man. Honestly, these down days are too easy for me to profit on. We're gonna see how we do on up days, and if it gets to be something where I'm losing on bullish days and I'm making money on bearish days, I might have to just wait for the market to be in a bearish trend and only attack it then with bigger size. You know, what do you guys think about that? All right, so we are bouncing at 9. Looking up what 9 is now. Hold on, let me pull Benzinga up here. I know I had it somewhere. There we go. I'd already probably answered this. I haven't even looked at the chat. So 9 is a conference call scheduled for 10 a.m. So what's the conference call regarding? All right, so 9 dropped fourth quarter numbers yesterday. They dropped fourth quarter EPS of 52-cent loss per share, beat the 55-cent loss per share estimate. Sales of 105 million, beat the analyst consensus of 95 million by about 10%. 70% increase over sales by the same period last year. So just energy stocks, oil related for NINE, and they had fourth quarter results that dropped yesterday for NINE. So that's the reason it's up. We'll see. Yeah, they had earnings yesterday. Gold. Yeah. Yes, back. It's one of those things, man, where I certainly make more money when the market is down. But it's like whether I want to wait and not force anything when the market is down, I don't know. It might be a different story, bro. It depends, man. It really depends. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll see how I do today on the scale up. I'm hoping that just scaling up in general is profitable. The problem though is like, okay, I understand. I understand that sometimes I make my money. Sometimes I make my money from riding. Sometimes I make my money from riding downward moves. You know, attacking downward moves specifically. And so it's like now that now that we might have an upward day, potentially, I don't even know if we will or not, but now that we might have an upward day, we'll have to wait and see, you know. HUSA was unfreaking believable. What's up, Paul? What's up, Ali B? Earnings yesterday. Yeah, I saw that. So I saw the earnings come out. Hey, what's up, stock? Props. Yeah, Juan. Nice work, dude. TMC. Isn't TMC a nickel stock? Let me see. TMC Metals. Yeah, so it's a nickel company. So, it's kind of one of those indirect oil plays that are going to be benefiting from this current market, especially like Larry said the same thing. So one of those indirect oil plays. This is kind of one of those markets that you only get once every year or two. It's one of those markets that you only get once every year or two. AMC down to 15s again. SPY up to 420s. So SPY looking good, up to 422s here. So we'll see if that continues. They shut down the nickel exchange. Nickel was over $100,000 a ton. Oh, let me find this news. Where's the news of this? I'll have to find it on Benzinga, I guess. If you have any good articles, let me know. Post it on the Discord. But yeah, they shut down the nickel exchange. Yeah, trading in nickel was halted yesterday. So here's the catalyst. We'll talk about it. And this is what's boosting the price of nickel right now. Is trading in nickel was halted yesterday, or no, today. So trading in nickel was halted today on the metal exchange in London. It's going to remain suspended for the rest of the day. And so, I'm assuming it's a volatility halt just from the prices of it just going crazy, is what I'm assuming here. So it's just a volatility halt on crazy prices. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Spec. Yeah, we made our money, bro. I'm happy with it, dude. You know what I mean? And remember, guys, we're going to be trading a $30,000 account today. A $30,000 account. And so we'll see what we get, man. It's day 3. We made money every day. We made like $400 or $500 lately. And so we're doing pretty good. We'll see if we get that continuation today. At the very least, I'm sure we're going to get volatility. And volatility is usually just what makes me money. It doesn't matter if it's up or down. I think I probably make more money on the downside whenever the market dumps like this, because it's just so easy to attack a downward trend relative to an upward trend. At the same time, though, I'm not saying I can't make money on the upside. There's going to be a lot of potential today. We got a lot of volatility. We got a lot of movement and everything. The SPY is up. Oil is running. Nickel stocks are going crazy today, and that includes like HYMC at 83 cents. Nickel stocks. And we'll see what we get, man. Let's see what we get. CEI going crazy. A lot of oil stocks moving. And we'll see what we get, man. Honestly, it's a crazy day, dude. Yeah, I can move it back a little bit. That doesn't matter too much. Like, I can move this like this very simply. There you go. That basically solves it right there. There we go. Bed Bath & Beyond didn't do much yesterday, it looks like. Plan A is the short Tesla above VWAP. Hey, good luck, Liana. You got this. Time for the bull market to return. Guess who produces the most nickel? Russia. Market makers had to close the futures market for about 40 minutes while they scrambled in the back end to work on finding more contracts. The wheat market ran out of contracts yesterday. Man. You need to for everything, including EV batteries? Yeah, for sure. Good morning, Rush. Hey, good morning, bro. Maybe more like once and never. It was unreal because we haven't had a war like this since the 40s. Market down 700 points. Hey, yeah, for sure, man. What's up, Ed? Yeah, man, it's been a crazy time, dude. A crazy time. Oh, man. Yeah, most people are just winging it. What's up, baller? What's up, Beach? CEI getting on the elliptical. See you all in 1 hour. Good luck today, Leanna. It's a crazy day, man. Nickel is going crazy. Oil is going crazy. Gold over $2,000 an ounce. Wow. What's some gold stocks? I know like Gush, right? Or no, Gush is oil. Maybe Gush isn't oil. I know gold, GOLD, is a gold stock. Yeah, people are going to run towards precious metals, I think, in this type of market condition. Yeah, what's up, Tanvir? Good morning, bro. Whew. All right, guys. Gold, rip it up. What's your thoughts on CEI this week? I think CEI oil play going to run up in sympathy with oil. If oil goes up, I think CEI will go up. If oil goes down, I think CEI will go down. I think precious metals are going to move up today as fear looms over the market in those areas, and I think that nickel is going to go crazy today too, and it already has to a large margin. So we'll see what we get today. It's an interesting day for sure. Let me know what you guys think in the market. Vote on the poll right now. Are you bullish on oil at these current levels? 71% of you are saying you're a bull in oil. 29% are saying you're a bear. So let me know what you guys like, guys. Yeah, honestly, it's a ridiculous market right now. A ridiculous market. Oil, it's one of those things where like every oil stock is up over the last few days. So DBGI trying to move. I'm looking at everything else here. Here's the SPY. HYMC nickel stock at 82 cents. So we just got some ridiculous movement here. I think a lot of people are going crazy with oil. SPY pulling back to 422.30s here. I don't know whether I want to buy the dip or not. Yeah, MARPS rip, HYMC rip, SPY rip, CEI trying. We got, what other oil plays are you watching? We got HYMC. We've got CEI, HYMC, and I think MARPS, MARPS. There we go. All right, let me get some new music up, guys. There we go. All right, let me get some music back on. And again, let me know what you guys are watching right now. Hey, my man Spack, BGI is technically a gold stock Canadian jewelry outlet. Do you think it's a pump and dump? Check 1 year chart has been sideways since November. I got you, Spack. Let me see. BGI. And here's BGI. I mean, I don't know, man. It's not really getting a pump, and so it's hard to tell. I mean, I think maybe back here, this looks like a pump and dump. This either looks like a pump and dump or an offering Spack. But let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think of BGI? This looks like a pump and dump here, where it went from 3s all the way up to almost 9, and then just dumped the next day. Now, if it's an offering, it's explainable. But I don't know. It's been pretty sideways. It's at 450s right now, so I don't know. It looks pretty dead to me, but I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. People that don't have any money in commodity stocks, wheat, gold, nickel, oil, etc., you're missing out on a rare movement like this. Percentage gains like this rarely happen on slow movers. Yeah, for sure. Gold futures back above 2K, and Russia says it may cut gas supplies if oil ban goes ahead. Man, yeah, I appreciate yeah, for sure, Spack. I appreciate the $5 though, brother. Thank you, man. INDO, yeah, we're definitely watching INDO. We're watching INDO, IMPP, a lot of these oil producers, as just very relevant to pay attention to these, especially like IMPP and INDO, which have been pumped up huge in the last few days. And so we'll see. We'll see. You know. All right, guys. So we are getting some drops in IMPP. HYMC is at 82 cents. What do you think the best option contracts for these are? In this current market, what do you think the best option contracts are? Hi, John. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Hayden? Could you please turn the music down so you don't have to talk over it? Many thanks. Is it too loud, guys? Let me know. Yeah, I had somebody tell me it was too low earlier, but let me know, guys. Y'all hit the like button. Yeah, for sure. CPI data comes out. WTI call. What's up, Chef Pettibone? Good morning, man. It's fine, just a little too loud. Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit. Got you. There we go. Let me know if that's better. That should be a little bit better. It's fine. Okay. I turned it down a little bit. It should be good. What's up, JP? Good morning, man. Ooh, guys. All right, guys. What are we doing today? IMPP at 650s. Watching that. All right, we got HYMC on the move. If it's too loud, you're just too old. Yeah, look, we can put take the RSX down. We're gonna put the SLV silver symbol down, and we're gonna also we're gonna put the SLV silver symbol down here. Okay. There's silver ETF. Here's SLV, which is iShares Silver Trust. We went ahead and added this here. We're gonna throw this up right here so you guys can track the price of silver here. There's the silver price. A little bit of a pop. Silver price currently at 24.19s for the SLV ETF. Silver price per ounce right now is currently $26.32. Up about 2% on the SLV ETF. We got OP moving as well. IMPP, HYMC. We got CEI. We got UCO in terms of like oil. We got the overall SPY here, which, you know, is pulling back to the VWAP right now. I might buy this dip, but it just depends, man. If there's more uncertainty in the market could just dump today. And I don't know if I want to get stuck in that, man. We'll see. Yeah. AG. Your volume is wildly inconsistent, or it's kind of inconsistent. It varies wildly as you move a few inches towards and away from your mic. You trail off when you turn your head, and we can't hear you. Okay, well, I'm going to put this a little bit closer here, and that might be a little bit better. Now, let me know if that's better. I have to get my pop filter back on the mic because, you know, sometimes it's a little loud, but this should be noticeably better. Let me know if that works. Yeah, MARPS. Here's MARPS, and MARPS is just flying. It's up to almost 24s here. So just huge rips right now for this one. Better? Okay, good. How can one take advantage of this rare opportunity in wheat? Now you sound like Barry White, no complaints. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, I couldn't sound like Barry White if I wanted to, bro. You know? I try to sound like Barry White, I end up sounding like Pee Wee Herman. You know? Yeah, it's not a competition. I did see you talk about nickel first, Larry. So I mean, but I don't think it's a competition. you know. I like Beach too. Beach has got some great content too. It's all good. It's all a friendly community here. Wheat. All right, so let's look at some wheat ETFs. All right, so some wheat ETFs, we've got WEAT. All right, so we got WEAT in terms of wheat ETFs. Wheat has been up and down, craziness the other day, but today it's a little bit more red than green. Vote on the poll right now. Let me get this out the way. We'll put the wheat up, the wheat. I want to get the price of everything. We got silver. Here's wheat. Here's oil. Honestly, I bet you the futures market is crazy here, man. For all my Top Step traders, does Top Step allow you to trade like wheat contracts? Let me look. Yeah, let me look, guys. Because that might be one of the ways you can capitalize on these markets is through Top Step. Let me look it up, to be honest. I got to look this up because I've always traded on Top Step. Ooh, Top Step had a revamp. I've always traded on Top Step. I've always traded just the E-mini or the micro E-mini. So I've never actually tried trading any other type of commodity aside from the broader market on Top Step specifically. Now, if they have ways for me to trade wheat and some of these other crazy, ridiculous commodities like nickel, oil, then Top Step has a huge other use that I think we're missing out on. But let me look this up here. So here's my Top Step. There's my Top Step right here. Oh wait, this is my trial account. Here, hold on. They gave me a refresh since I haven't done it in a few days, and so I think to switch it. Okay, yeah, this is my trial. It doesn't matter. I'm not really even trading this right now. I haven't traded on Top Step in a minute, and they gave me a refresh like a few days ago. But I just want to see if they have some wheat ETFs. What are some wheat futures contracts or nickel future contracts? Yeah, there we go. NI, I think is the contract. Let me see if they have that. Do they have NI? Ooh, they do. No, wait, that's the yen. Let me see. You guys help me out. Do we? What are the futures contracts for oil, gold, wheat, ZW? Okay, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. That's what I really want to check because that might be a use where... Ooh, it is. Yeah, look at this. So here's ZW contracts in futures. Like these are the ZW contracts. Let me see if I can get the old school chart up here. I don't like this chart. I haven't messed with Top Step in a minute. So it's like I don't know what the regular chart should look like, but I don't think this is it. I might have to go back and revert it back to normal. There's got to be some way. All right, so we got the wheat chart. Why are we bullish in what, man? We're bullish in just with the stuff going on. Wheat, copper, oil has all gone crazy. Like some of the most ridiculous gains that the market has seen in those commodities over the last, I don't know how long. And so we've just had crazy gains in those commodities. And that's why I'm even pulling up Top Step. I don't need to use Top Step. I buy and sell stocks directly from my TOS account. I can buy the SPY directly and I can buy nickel stocks directly. But I think for traders that don't have the account size like me, Top Step might be valuable in trading some of these commodities that you can't get elsewhere. So yeah, here is ZW, which is ZW. Wheat futures. So these are wheat futures. Anything with silver? What about silver? Let me add this and look for something. Silver? Micro silver. Yeah, here's silver right here. Okay. Not really the best liquidity here, but over the last few days, what other type of contracts? What about nickel? I know nickel went crazy. Oil? Soybean oil, crude oil. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, these gains have been pretty crazy too. Let me see if we get like a 1 minute chart. This isn't the type of chart I want. How do I switch this, man? I gotta figure out how to use this, dude. Because this is just I don't even know how to do this, man. I gotta figure out how to edit this to be. Somebody help me out here. I gotta figure out how to edit this to be candlesticks again. Maybe somebody in chat can help me out. I really have no idea. Application settings. Chat's probably already helping me out somewhere with this style candle type. I don't know, dude. I'll have to figure it out. It'll be something we'll have to mess with earlier. But yeah, just to show you what contracts we're looking at here. Here's CL / CL J 2. Yeah. All right, so here's the same contract. It's right here. So this is the same contract on Top Step. And look how volatile this was yesterday. So like on Top Step, you can trade wheat, oil, gas, crude oil, silver, gold. And so might be one of those options that you can use to your benefit. USWS, I believe, is oil, if I remember correctly here. I believe this is oil. Style settings, appearance. Yeah, but we'll have to figure it out. Where do you even see style, though, is the question. That's the question. Okay, I think I got it. I figured it out. Okay. Chart settings. We don't need a grid. I guess we could use a grid. Candlesticks. There we go. I figured it out. Okay, I got it. All right. What else do we have moving here? I mean, I see like FULC. Here, let me reset this. This is from Friday, so we want to reset this and put something different up here. Let me get Benzinga out. There we go. We get a new update on what's actually moving right now. And I'm using Benzinga. Check out Benzinga. Super useful. Look at 9. NINE, guys. What do y'all think of NINE? This is the question we're asking right now. Thoughts on NINE stock? What do you guys think of this one? HUSA working? Yeah, so there's wheat at the bottom. Here's HUSA. HUSA is very, very, very volatile. It's at 1060s right now, so just crazy volatile at this point in time. Just big volatility here. Look at 9 pop up here on a 5-minute chart too. So 9 up to 6 is here. Let's see if it holds, man. I missed the dip. I would have bought this dip right here. So I would have bought this dip right here, but I just missed it. Barely missed it. Pull back to the VWAP area looked good. I would have bought that up, but we got to just wait, I think, now. Seems like you're always a day late on play. I mean, to be honest, I've been very green the last 3 days in a row. I trade a $30,000 account, and every one of my call outs, for the most part, my longer term call outs. Yesterday, I called SoFi, and then it ripped up like 5 to 6% at the opening bell. And so I don't know if it was 5 to 6%, but it ripped up after that. And so we've been very correct, and we upload our stats live every day. And so, I'm not trying to be the best call giver. I don't think traders should rely on people that are giving out calls, but I've been very accurate with mine over the last 3-4 days. Um, and so if anyone has a big change pile in your house right now, it's a great time to go through it and take silver coins to pawn shops. Yeah, man, coin prices are going to be crazy high. My son is now getting into coins. Like, my son is into like silver and coin collecting. I think that's going to be one of him and I's hobbies, is collecting coins and saving them. That's what he's into. And so we've been finding some, like, he wants a copper penny and a lot of stuff. I have it at 560, or I have the VWAP right there at 568 for 9, at 568. You can trade micros with certain futures, yeah, for sure. Yeah, 9 at 603 average. OEG. Yeah, 9 is pulling back to 6. We might buy it a little bit there. We'll just wait and see. Crypto coins, yeah, that might be what we should be getting him into. But if I wanted to get him in crypto, I'd probably get him into blockchain games. I think blockchain games are if I want my son to be set, I think blockchain games are what, I was into games when I was his age, but like now games can pay you money. And so that's the only difference between now and then. And so I might buy him some. We'll see, try to get him into that blockchain games. Hey, nice, Larry. Yes, nickel is super expensive right now. There is no micro contract for nickel. Also, the margins are so high, it's too much for most retail traders. Yeah, that might be something we got to do. I bet you he would love metal detecting. Yeah, it's definitely not an apocalypse. I mean, if we look at the SPY's the big tell. Like, you want to see whether the market is really crashing. Is the SPY healthy? It's not down over the last year. Bad news would be breaks under the previous year's low, which is right around 380. We're at 420s right now. We still got about $40 on the SPY until we're in, any type of doom and gloom scenario, But there's still some crazy, ridiculous momentum to be had in these current markets, crazy, ridiculous run-ups, crazy, ridiculous moves in oil, nickel, silver, gold right now. And so there's money to be made. But yeah, we're definitely not in like a doom and gloom situation. We are down slightly over the last, I don't know, 2-3 months. But over the last year, we're still up pretty heavily. So, I mean, we're doing fine. I say buy him 2 shares of Tesla, 2 Ethereum, and that will take care of his college in the future. Yeah, I'll have to recommend me some metal detectors. That might be something my son and I do. Like, that might be something that my son and I do. We'll go to the park. Where's the best place to even go do that, though? Because my son's really into coins. Like, he's really into coins. He likes coins. That's kind of been his thing lately. And so, yeah, I'll check it out, Scott. Appreciate it. The beach? Yeah, well, I'm in Texas, bro. I mean, I could go to the beach, but it wouldn't, it'd be kind of a drive. But we're going to be going this summer for sure. So we'll do some stuff there. Lakes, parks, sports fields. Yeah, for sure. Top of the morning. What's up, Emmanuel? Good morning, dude. Beach or lake? Yeah, beach or lake would be fun. I'm a fisher, so I might go fishing and bring him with his metal detector and walk with him, kind of mix it up a little bit. Man, what was the one I just had here? It was 9. Yeah, 9 is breaking highs in pre-market. 9 just broke pre-market. Or no, it didn't. Sorry. Highs of pre-market. The first one's going to be up there at 7. And so we'll see if we can break 7. And then 740 is the actual pre-market high for NINE. So we got some movement here for sure. Um, Again, 9 is up. Just another oil and gas play. Positive fourth quarter results yesterday on Monday, and it does have a conference call scheduled at 10 a.m. I'm assuming it could be the earnings call, but I don't know what the other reasoning for the conference call would be. Let me know what you guys, if you guys know what it is. Until he finds a gold ring, yeah. Nice weekend for you guys. Father Son Day, metal detecting, yeah, for sure. Get some real diamond hands in here. If there's old historic sites, best place to go if you get permission. Louisiana's full of them. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, that would be dope, Chris. Problem is digging there. Digging I might get in trouble. Yeah, hit the like button. The Fisher F22 and Fisher F44. Okay, let me see what those run. F44 full weatherproof. It's about $300. Do you think I need one for him and I, or just one? Because if we just need one, I could buy this one and we could share it. Might actually make the bonding better. I'm sure he would love it though. All right, so 9 pulling back. SPY up slightly today. We got USWS. We got so much volatility came from this conflict. It really did. So much volatility here. I mean, we got so many gappers. Like before this conflict, nothing was moving. Everything was slow. It was hard to find anything. IMPP, we're watching that. INDO, we're watching that. Just so much volatility came from this. And so it's like, we'll see what happens. But at the very least, we're getting volatility. USWS, what kind of stock is, I think this is oil, if I remember correctly. US Well Services. So USWS gapping up. It's at 234s right now. Look at that. 245. So, we got some movement there. We got CEI. We got HYMC, HUSA. So we got a lot of movement here. $230s. Thoughts on MARPS? Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy the last few days. Marine petroleum, so it's oil. It depends on what the oil prices do today. That's going to influence it heavily. And I think one thing that I've been doing over the last few days as I've been trading is I have been, I have been watching the price of the commodity and then waiting and reacting to it, So a lot of people are watching these stocks, but they're not watching the prices of the underlying commodities that the stock is based around. And so, sometimes you'll get like a leader and a lagger in these type of plays. So like, for instance, with USWS, if you see oil just rip, USWS might rip 5-10 seconds later, and you'll have a little bit of an edge kind of getting in early, anticipating the move, and then capitalizing on it when it happens, if that makes sense. Kind of pairs trading the commodity and the commodity-based stock, if that makes sense. Really powerful way to trade. I do it a lot with the SPY and other large cap stocks. It just works. Other YouTubers are saying that CEI may hit 4 by the end of the week. Well, it depends on what oil does. It genuinely depends on what oil does. If oil rips, CEI will rip. If oil corrects and stops or slows down, then CEI probably will as well. I mean, it's an oil-based stock. The reason it's running up is from oil prices. So we'll see. Certainly possible, but I think it's going to be pegged to the price of oil here, and I think that's something that you should be watching and paying attention to for this. When do you go big into a play, or do you always invest small amounts? Well, honestly, if I'm investing, I'm usually doing it off stream, kind of calculating something I like and doing it off stream. Day trading, I have been going big. If you guys have been watching me trade, I scaled up my size dramatically over the last few days. Last 3 days, I've made over $100 every single day. Made 140 Thursday, made 100 Friday, made 120 yesterday, and so we scaled up dramatically. So far, we're up $400 or $500 in the last 3-4 days, and so we have been scaling up. We have been trading large. Now, investing is a different story, though, and it depends on what we get there, but completely different story. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right, Pawn. I'm reading what you got now. You're probably right, bro. Oh, man. All right, so USWS, guys, spiking up. It's at 250s right now. 250s for USWS. Kind of some craziness. 260s. Hey, what's up, Mo? Hey, Mo, I should have listened to you yesterday, brother, regarding CEI, man. You told me to hold it, dude, and I didn't. And now I'm paying it. So, hey, good call, Mo. Good call, bro. Yeah, USWS, man. Hey, we got in where we called that one right before the run. So, there's the run. 270s for USWS. Huge rips here. So crazy movement for USWS. Crazy movement. Uh, hmm. Watching ENSV here too. All right, we got USWS at 282s. Watching some nickel stocks too. 9 pulling back to 6 here. Man, look at USWS fly right now, guys. USWS is flying right now. Huge rip. This is US Wealth Services. Going absolutely crazy right now. Absolutely crazy moves. Oil and energy stock. Oil prices. If you want to check the price of oil, you can look at like UCO or USO and see the movement here. Here's UCO or USO. Here's UCO. And then here's USWS. So USWS is not really following the price of oil. The price of oil is pulling back some over the last 5 to 10 minutes, and USWS is just ripping up. Hit $3 here. I'm looking at the float size. Not a super big short squeeze play, about 6% short float. We got about 40 million in the float here, so it's not a tiny float by any means for USWS, but it's smaller. It's a smaller float, and so we're watching that, and yeah, we'll see what we get, guys. Let me know if you're trading it too. We'll see if we hold here. We pull back to some of these levels. We might buy this dip. We might start to scale in now. All right, so we just bought 50 shares of USWS on the dip. 50 shares. We might actually scale into this a little bit heavier down to 250. And we'll see. But we're in USWS on the dip. We might scale into it down to 250 and then cut it under 237 VWAP area. We're also getting 9 pulling back some here too. Yeah. All right, so we're in USWS here. All right, so we did get a little pop here. We're going to cover... Oh, we just added some more accidentally here. Oops. That might punish me here. We accidentally added another 25 shares. We're in 75 shares now of USWS. That's going to suck. I really don't mind the pullback level. I guess we could add another 100 shares here and go ahead and take the swing now. I mean, we are scaling up in size, and so, $15, $20 loss is pretty minor at this point. We're not going to let it go too long either, but we'll just see if we get another pop over 280s here. This has been a crazy volatile stock. All right, so 100 shares. Let's see if we can get over this 280 level. We want to hold support at 263 here. So I think we're going to give ourselves a tighter risk at this point in time now that we're in a little bit larger than we were necessarily anticipating here, about twice the size that we necessarily wanted. But we're going to give it some time to work. We just want to see it pop up quickly. And, you know, if we don't make money in this, it's all good, you know. Yeah. Hey, y'all hit the like button. Is NAK any good? Well, it's an oil stock. It's an oil play. We'll see. I continue to run today. The question you should be asking is, will oil continue to run? That's the real question. Is will oil continue to run today? That's the real question. You know, that's what you want to ask yourself is, will oil continue today? Because that's the reason CEI is up, is because of oil. Oil prices are surging over the last week since the overseas conflict. And so with that, oil stocks, USWS, CEI, IMPP, INDO, all the oil stocks basically are up over the last week from this conflict. And so a lot of these stocks are pegged to the price of oil, not exactly pegged, but like they're pegged close enough. And so a lot of these are pegged to the price of oil. And so with that, the question you should be asking yourself is, will oil continue? And that's even why we have the poll right now. And you can vote on the poll right now. It says, are you bullish on oil at these current levels? We got 260 votes. 71% of you are bullish. 29% are bearish. So y'all let us know. All right, still waiting in USWS here. 9 pulling back some, so I'm a little bit tempted to buy this dip $2 to $6 for 9. Bought a little bitty position here, 25 shares of 9. Probably going to cut this one soon. Yeah, we're going to cut that there. We'll reset and come back to it. It might actually run here. I think this might actually run, but it's just too risky, and I accidentally scaled in too large of a position. But I lost less than $10, so all good. We might have to add some more to this one here, but so far we're doing okay. But USWS still looks pretty interesting here, so we'll see what happens. Hey, what's up, Rick? Hey, congrats, man. That's great. CEI seems to be following the same pattern as yesterday's post-market yesterday's pre-market, still hopeful on it. Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, it's going to be pegged to the price of oil. You know, CEI is an oil company. And so with that, it's just going to move with oil. Like, that's basically what it's going to do. Wait, what is this clip button? Let me figure out what this clip button does. Oh, wait, that's dope. All right, that's dope. All right, so we're up at 9. We bought the dip. We're going to let this one, we're going to be a little bit more long-term with 9 here. We're going to let this one be a little bit more long-term. USWS, I'm a little bit tempted to jump back in it, but I think I'm a little bit too wishy-washy with my stance on it, so we'll have to wait. All right, let me get Bobby in here. Y'all hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. Certainly appreciate it. Let me get Bobby in here. We're gonna get Bobby in here now. Oh wait. And like I said, we're going to try to let 9 run a little bit longer here. USWS, we're going to watch 250. If we pull down to 250, we might add our shares back on USWS. You know, let me try this clip button. Oh, that's dope, dude. Oh, that's cool. 116 to 117. AMD, your thoughts? Oof. Where's the shoe guy and Max? I haven't heard from Tony in a minute, man. I really haven't heard from him in a minute. So we're getting a little bit of a bounce here. We're going to try to add our size right back here. We're in 50 shares now at USWS. We're going to see if this little add works out. We got some 80s music running here today, guys. But we're in these now. Hey, what's up, Bobby?
Hey, John, how you doing? How's it going, everyone?
Doing okay, man. Doing all right. Down a little bit, but kind of playing some of these oil and gas companies. What are you doing today, man? You got any trades?
Trades? No, I'm just more hanging out today. I maybe have one that came back, but I believe that's Wednesday. But it's
Yeah.
Erica's birthday today, big 25. So
Nice, man. Good age. Tell her happy birthday for me.
I will.
But that's great, man. That's cool. Y'all enjoy it, man. 25, bro. Good age, dude. Good age. It's all uphill from there. The big one is 30. 30 is the one that I dreaded growing up, or getting
That's
older.
what everyone does, because that's the age, like you said, you kind of start to feel it. But that's the big thing is I realize, like, my dad was one of those people who my stepmom's huge. She was a huge, like, actual supermodel back in the day, like actual traveling the world
Really?
supermodel. Yeah, like
Wow,
I saw. Yeah, she showed me pictures back in the day, and I was like, "That's not you." Like, don't get me wrong, she's still a beautiful woman, but like, I was like, "Holy cow!" Like, like actual supermodel. Long story. Morning, D Slips. How you doing? And long story short, yeah,
it is.
She's a. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, man. My bad.
No, it's some random stuff. If it's about stream, always cut me off.
No. I just realized I've been saying DS Olives for like a year now, and it's DS Lives. I don't know why. You just said it. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. It's DS Lives. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, we're gonna cut out of USWS here, but that makes perfect sense, bro. I don't know what I was thinking, dude. But now I know, and I won't do it again. DS Lives. My bad.
I'm surprised he never said anything. He's just like, okay, man.
Olives. I like olives.
But long story short, my point is that she was really, really big into health, and that's how she's kept, her looks and her natural beauty and all that, even at going on to, like, she's about to be 60 now, right?
Yeah.
But thing is, you can't tell that she was that old. And my dad was really starting to show signs of aging, but he got on the bandwagon with her and all that to, like, I don't want to say makeup, but like the really good skin treatment, working out, eating right, all that stuff, hanging out with the friends, so you had that positive energy all around you, know. And my God, my man looks like he's gonna be 65 this year, and he's retiring from the airlines in like 2 or 3 months. But he looks like he's like 51, 52.
Nice. And that's tough to do, man. I looked young when I was really young, or when I was under 30, I looked young. But once 30 hits,
look young. I
look young. Relative to my age, I probably look young. But like, it was definitely, I hated it all my life, and now I'm at the age where I kind of appreciate it because now I'm older. But yeah, I gotta eat better, is what it is. Like, my thing is, like, I should eat.
We
better.
all do.
Yeah. I eat like crap. And my wife eats great too. My wife eats salads and all this stuff, and she's always trying to get me to eat healthy with her. The healthiest thing I'll eat is hummus. But like,
love hummus.
I need to eat better, dude.
Hummus and falafels, man. Those are great.
Oh, dude. Well, for sure. Any type of like Greek, Lebanese, like Middle Eastern food is all good, dude. I love it. My favorite type of food. A lot of garlic, so it's healthy, Just DS. Yeah, I'll call you just DS. I got you now, bro. Like I said, I won't call you Olives. I don't know what I was thinking, dude. Sometimes you just kind of pin a name on somebody. I started calling John Bianchi JB, and he was like, "What?" And it's like, that's your new name now. But yeah. Now I'm just gonna call you DS. What's up, Tiny? Yeah, I hope I look under my age now. I don't know. I've asked the question in chat, and I've got some mixed answers. I'll be like, "How old do you guys think I am?" And like, some of them are pretty accurate because I think some of them know my actual age, but some of them are throwing their like 45, 50 out, and I'm just
that's just a camera.
Shots fired.
That's just a camera.
Yeah, I'm just like shots fired with that one, man. Damn, 50? What? Yeah. But I guess I could see it.
As someone who's met you in person, the camera really just it whitewashes your face out a lot. It gives like a bright white light over it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it's all good. As you get older, you stop caring as much about it, you know.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. The only one who matters what they think of your looks is your significant other. That's
Right.
really it.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah.
like if my friends are gonna judge me based off how I look, frankly
Right.
speaking, we're
We'll
gonna
find
have
some
to
new friends. Yeah.
pick her issues afoot.
Yeah, for sure. He does look milky. Hey, dude, it depends on what. Honestly, what it is though is like I've got so many monitors, right? So it's like I've got these huge monitors in front of me. So it's like if I put this up, like I've got these huge monitors in front of me everywhere. So it's like this one monitor in front of me, it's like bright, you know. But I could also make it dark. But it's just like I've got all these huge monitors up that basically reflect off of me, you know, and that's really what it is. You know?
Oh yeah. You can.
All right, so
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say we are getting a rip up at 9 here. I'll probably take a little bit of profit, just a little bit, just to lock in some gains on this one, and then just hold the rest longer term in anticipation of. I think I'm gonna try to clip this because I found out that YouTube has a clip feature where I can clip little segments of my live stream, but I think one of
you were just talking about that.
Yeah, man. It might be useful. I have to figure out how to use it, but it might be.
Oh,
useful.
it's so simple. You literally just click, and then select a start time, end time. Click share clip, and it's just done.
Wow. Hey, we're gonna have to try it today. You know, I might try it with what I'm about to say and just see if I can get the clip to work.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me try it. But yeah, guys. So, okay, man. Now I'm like on the spot. All the pressure's here. But no, what I was gonna say is that I think moments like this in the market are really important moments to understand as traders because a lot of people gravitate towards like day trading. But day trading is incredibly difficult and takes a long time to learn. And I'm not saying swing trading doesn't, but I'm saying big stories like this in the market, big macro stories like this in the market have some of the best risk reward scenarios that you're going to find as a swing trader or longer term day trader. Like setting a tight risk around lows and then just riding some of these crazy parabolic moves up is incredibly profitable. And it can be incredibly profitable. It's kind of like a lot of people made money on that latest dip in the market by just buying the dip up and riding it up because the risk reward situations are so favorable as opposed to like a normal market. And so, you know, with wheat prices going crazy, with nickel prices going crazy, with oil prices going crazy, there's just a lot of big swings that you can potentially capitalize on. As long as you give yourself like a reasonable risk level, you're going to have pretty good risk reward situations that you can take advantage of and just kind of play off the different stories of the market, if that makes sense. Incredibly powerful way to trade, and it's something that a lot of traders just kind of sit on money waiting for events like this to happen. You know, even just from the chat room today, we've had like 4 or 5 people be like, hey, these are the largest gains that I've ever made in the market. And so it's like a huge part of trading is just patience. It's just waiting for market catalysts like this that you can find easier money. Because if you just poke at difficult markets, you're going to lose. But if you wait for the favorable ones and you get in with tight risk scenarios with good risk reward, you can really make money easily in these type of markets.
I gave the prime example of Ryan yesterday of how dude with not much experience made like 35 grand in a matter of 2 months doing this stuff. It's just a matter of find the right market, time it right. You know, you're not going to win all the time, but he didn't either, but he still lost like 5-10 grand in it. I'm not gonna say, you know, but that was still net 35. Like,
right.
So
it's still green, huge, good risk reward, you know, good risk reward.
Exactly.
And 9 pushing up too. So we just scaled out of some more of 9. We're going to let this test and kind of sit on the rest, but we did scale out of 9. Same exact situation where look, and I even told you guys like USWS, I got faked out here, but this would have worked as well. If you guys remember, I was trying to buy it at 250. We're up to 260s now. So that would have even worked. But let me try the clip button. I just got to figure out where I was on the stream.
Heading out to the Pizzle CO1. Have fun out there.
Oh, this is useful because... All right. Oh, wait. It makes me share the clip, though. How do you share it? I got to title it something. I'm going to type it favorable risk reward situations. Okay, so let me play. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna mute myself for just a second. Bobby, hold it down. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Or I might have to here. I'm gonna stop sharing my. I have to. I'm gonna reshare my screen. Just hold on one second. I'll be right back, guys. I have to stop it real quick, reshare it, so I'm not sharing the sound with it, so I can listen to this. There we go. All right, there you go. Sorry, music will be off for a split second. I'm gonna mute it, and I'll be right back.
All right. You wonder if you're gonna gain another 10%. What you looking at today, Robert? Oklahoma Independent Media Cooperative. That's a long name. I like it. Tiny, I haven't said hey to you today. How you doing today? Chris, nice to see you again. Kelly, I haven't said hey to you either. How you doing again? Not the music. I know you guys are stuck with just my voice now. Terrible. Suffer. When John's gone, all you have to do is listen to me. This is great. No, this has been so much fun hanging out with you guys. I'm not going to lie. It's been really cool. It's a really cool experience to see. It's really fun to kind of learn on the fly with all this. And John's a really, really good guy. I hope you guys know that. You probably do. You've known him longer than me, but he really is. Nine is still ripping up to 713s. Testing one of those upper pre-market support levels. Sorry, resistance levels. See, I up on the upswing. Everything's just going on the upswing right now. UAL is a buy. Think it's gonna bottom out today. What even is UAL? Is that like?
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. United Airlines. Do you think United Airlines bottoms out? That really probably not, honestly, because airlines are one of the most affected things related to oil. And I remember my dad over the years, literally just every time oil increases even a little bit, he's like super worried about everything from pensions to you name it. So as long as oil is going to keep up on this height, I think airline stocks, cruise ship stocks, any of those big travel stocks are just going to kind of tank.
Right. All right, so I figured it out, Bobby.
Yeah?
I appreciate it. I heard you saying I was a good dude, so hey, I appreciate it. I try. I genuinely try.
Oh, no, you weren't supposed to hear that. I was trying to talk crap.
No, I appreciate it, man. I try. I think when you're younger, you're a little bit more selfish. Not you, Bobby, of course, but like when you're younger, and I'm talking like 15, you're a little bit
I
more
only
selfish.
say this because you pay me, Jen.
Yeah. But no.
The money stops. I'm talking crap in the comments, man.
Right. Hey, it's all good. As long as you do it publicly, it's okay. But no, I think when you're younger, you're a little bit more selfish. And then like as you get older, you kind of, I don't know, but no, I figured out these clipping things. And so what this does is basically allows me to send a link that will show people that one thing. Like I'm going to post it on Twitter right now. And Bobby, you can watch it. Basically what it allows me to do is it allows me to post the stream. But also, when people click it, it brings them to a very specific part of the stream that I clipped out. So,
yeah,
I'm gonna post it on Twitter. Yeah, hold on, let me see. So, I'll post risk reward situation, or yeah.
All right, let me unschedule the recent tweet for 8:30 then, so we don't double post and.
Oh no, all good. We can leave it. I just wanted to show you it. I'll send you the link, and you can watch it if you want to. But it's an interesting kind of little tool. We don't need to post it. Just as an example, I was going to send it to you. I mean, we can post it. I don't know. It doesn't. We'll have to
we should, because the morning post that we've been doing with that, and thank you so much to everyone in the stream. You guys have been helping to the moon and back. We went from like 150 engagements per post, and now like yesterday we're pushing upwards of like 850.
Wow. That's great, man.
So, and it's not every single one, but like the average is still up to like 450.
Yeah.
But these morning ones where we're calling out these stocks and stuff like that, and everyone in chat's kind of helping. It really does help.
Right. What's a good question today, man? That's speaking of that. Oh wait, did you want me to do my tweet question, or were you gonna here? So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
do my
was
tweet. Okay, so what should we do? How about?
And we can actually do live polls on Twitter too.
Yeah, we can. Let me see, but I want to get people's responses with comments because I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask people what is your favorite commodity stock right now, and why? What is your favorite commodity stock in this crazy market, and why? And I'm gonna ask this question, and I'm gonna post the Twitter link. Just respond on Twitter with your answer. Or how about let me figure out a title this way. In this crazy market, what is your that's what we'll do. There we go. This will be a good question. All right. So the question is, in this crazy market, what is your favorite commodity stock and why? And I'm going to post this tweet, guys. Go follow me on Twitter. Go respond to this tweet. Just responding to this tweet is helpful. Here's the Twitter link. So just respond to the tweet. Let us know what your favorite commodity stock is right now. I'm making money on NINE. We are in NINE still, and we're making money on that one. We bought the dip to the VWAP. And again, I think traders make things a little bit too complicated. I think traders make things a little bit too complicated when they don't need to. I think a lot of the times traders are attacking these really complex, difficult strategies. Even USWS would have worked for me here. It's up to 280s. But a lot of people are attacking these really complex, difficult strategies that are kind of obscure. But like the easiest strategies are going to be the most simple ones because, or I guess that's an obvious thing. The most successful strategies a lot of the time are going to be the simplest. And the reason for that is because on simple strategies like VWAP pullbacks, you just have a large accumulation of buys coming in there. So like if we look at NINE, for instance, and we look at the pullback to the VWAP, we've just got a large accumulation of buys coming in. You can even see the volume reaction here. And so just kind of waiting for dips to the VWAP around massive support levels like 575 or $6 and buying those dips, even though, the risk reward is going to be really high. The accuracy might not be crazy high, but like there's plenty of ways to profit from that. Exactly what I did with NINE here. So yeah, let us know, guys. Let me get the music playing again. There we go. Yeah, you were right on USWS, big VWAP bounce. Yeah, for sure. And we're catching it. We're still holding a piece of it too. And so, or no, we're not holding a piece of USWS. We're holding a piece of NINE, but we're break even now. We basically made all of our money back, and we've got a clean slate now. And we're still holding NINE. We've already scaled out of some of it, but we're still holding a big chunk of it too.
Yeah, I got no day trades today. I love PDT, bro.
Yeah, PDT sucks. Cash account, dude. Cash account.
I do. I'm on a margin account. I could do a cash account, but I think I just got to open a secondary account to do that with.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. I remember in the beginning, even if you can get like a few $1,000 is enough to really day trade. Like with a cash account, I could trade like 30. I could trade like 20 plus times a week with a cash account of like $2,000 to $3,000.
Yeah,
you just got to trade small, but like you could still trade. Real quick, guys, there's the Twitter link. Go follow me on Twitter. There's the Twitter link right now. Follow us on Twitter and answer the question. Interesting question. What's your favorite commodity stock and why right now? I'm trading NINE. I'm trading USWS this morning. CEI has been getting a lot of hype. HYMC, nickel stocks, gold, silver. Let us know what you're watching in terms of stocks based around those. And, give me a follow on Twitter. BTU, every oil and gas except this one. So do you think
serious question for you guys in chat? Do you guys think plotting all the support and resistance lines every time it's kind of annoying? Do you wish you didn't have to do it?
I don't know. I'm more of a purist when it comes to trading. So it's like I understand. So you're an automation guy, and so like you're gonna be trying to auto populate these levels, which makes sense. I think makes a lot of sense if you can like do it to where it judges confirmations and then bases the plot lines around there. I think it can save traders a lot of time.
Not
But for
only
me,
that, like color coding too. Like,
yeah,
you get to whole dollar levels or 50-cent levels or 25-cent levels. You can color code that kind of stuff. So it's just you recognize it instant.
right. No, that makes
And
sense.
you can spend that time you spend. For a lot of people I know, like when I was starting to trade, I didn't normally wake up this early to. And now it's easy, but I didn't normally wake up this early, and so motivating myself to do that really was just I'd be here at like 9, 9, 10. So only having 20 minutes to do the research on the stocks to say, is this something that has any basis in continuing its trend? And then trying
Right.
to plot all that and trying to listen and interact with you, to get myself learning. It was just, it was a lot, I
Right.
guess.
No, and that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And I do think it's subjective. For me, I only look for like a few big levels, but it depends. It depends on what it is. So I'm a purist at heart, and so it's like when I look at a chart, I'm always trying to just judge the trend. And if there's too many indicators out there, it makes it difficult to do so. And so I like to look for like my way of trading is like I look for the VWAP to identify like what direction the trend is heading, and then I'll use like four max support or resistance levels. But I know a lot of traders that are really, really profitable that do it that way, where they document a bunch of different levels and then they use that kind of identifying favorable risk reward ranges, if that makes sense. And so, either way works, I think.
Todd, what is SD?
Let's see, where's Todd? SD told me to buy the bounce. I don't know.
Got it. Thought he was talking about some support resistance stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's not a guru, but I'm sure it's somebody big. Anybody with an abbreviation's got to be huge, I have trouble understanding how far and what to pay. I've lost over $100 now as a result. I've had advice, but it seems to not work for me.
You should call John on WhatsApp. I'll send you.
Yeah. Want to make 5,000%? Yeah, honestly, the worst ones are the comments, bro. The comments are like, I'll get a comment. I saw it yesterday. They'll be like, you can tell they hire like a writer. They'll be like, I wasn't making money in the stock market. In order to make money in the stock market, you need to see clear and right. And that is why I hired Billy King. He's the best stock trader around right now. And he made me $5,327.36. It's always a really specific number because in terms of like credibility, they think if you make it really specific, it seems more believable. And so then they got a bunch of bots just respond to the comment section. Those are the worst because I see those bots everywhere.
Oh yeah. Are you sure that they can do this? I've been struggling to trade too.
Yeah.
Tell me how Mr. Jenkins can help me. Do you have somewhere I can contact him? And they're like, well, he normally doesn't let anyone else just randomly join, but he said since he likes me, I can let people in.
We're gonna let one guy in. WhatsApp. You. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they do, bro. That's what they do. They're like, they build scarcity. They're saying, well, we normally, and this is what you'll see a lot of people selling things do. They'll be like 200 people max. It's like, dude, you better believe if they had 300 people and like that extra 100 people was like, yo, I'll pay you this much, they're gonna let those people in. Like, they're just trying to build artificial scarcity, which is fine. Like, listen, do y'all's thing. Some of them are worth it, some of them aren't though. And so you got to just, I'll never mention names in that regard, but it's just like there's some real people that make money in the stock market, but weeding through the fakes is the difficult part. Yeah, I have a ring light, Ali B. Ali B says, John, you don't have one of those round influencer lights. I have a ring light. I don't use it. I don't need to use it. Because for me, it's not like, I don't need to have the best sunlight. Most of my videos are pure technical charting. And so it's like, I think if I was vlogging a little bit more, I would use it, but I don't use it much. Oh, SD indicator. Standard deviation. Oh, is what you're talking about, Todd. My bad, bro. Yeah, he's talking about standard deviation. Yeah. Pawn and I we were talking, and and like I said, Pawn might help me put out some content. It depends. He was talking about doing an options, scalping options video or live stream or whatever he wants to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The big thing is going to be talking to you about the courses on the website too, and organizing all that with everyone, because if we're really going towards being a network, right, then it shouldn't necessarily matter too much who we're bringing on, or they shouldn't necessarily. They shouldn't. A better way to word it is they shouldn't be worried about cannibalizing or anything else their own stuff because they're putting a course up on ours. It's the same as putting a course up on Udemy. It's now a focused Udemy for stocks and investing
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean that's
to a
kind of what I'm
degree.
going for. Yeah, I agree. I think just letting, like I said, I think there's a benefit because it's like if you want the content out, or if you're starting a smaller channel, or if you have a channel that you want publicity on, you can, and we did it with Beach Bum, and we're gonna kind of move it to live streams. Beach Bum's gonna be holding a kind of class Saturday morning, this upcoming Saturday morning, and we're gonna get that straightened out. And again, if anybody else wants to be a part, let me know. I know I got some emails yesterday. Bobby is currently in the process of setting me up a business email, and so we're gonna have a few people kind of weeding through, because honestly, I'll have to show you one day, Bobby. I get so many messages from partners. Like I get so many messages from people wanting to not collab, but it's mostly like products that they want me to promote. You know what I mean? And so it depends. I'll look at them, but it's like I get so many of them. Sometimes it's just easier to ignore them, and I think that's something that
100%.
I should probably pay more attention to.
Well, that's the beauty of this business email too, is that it's a business email. Like most of the
Right.
stuff going there, we can have affiliates or promotions at beginnertrading.net now set up, and that can just auto forward to me. I don't ever have to look at that. I can auto respond to it, and then it just filter it for you. All that fun
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Morning, Jay. How you doing?
Larry,
Awesome.
Larry said, "What happened to the new employee you hired, John? Haven't heard much." Bobby is him. Yeah.
I'm chilling. What's up, Larry?
Bobby is the guy I hired, so he's coming on stream. That's good. I'm glad I found somebody that's like multifaceted to where they can come on stream, they can program. Like that's what I was kind of looking for. Somebody that can come on stream that can program. USWS guys is one of the biggest misses I've done today. Called it out beautifully. The level I talked about was 250. And, we are just ripping up the 315s, 310s. Luckily, my 9 trade worked out and we're making money on NINE. But at the very least, it gives me confidence because I was correct about USWS. I was very correct about it. The dip buy I got into would have worked if I wasn't such a trading wimp. But I think being a trading wimp helps as well. I think, I got it, Beach. I did see it. So that seems fine, Beach. No, all good, Larry. But no, USWS flying up, guys. It's at 320s, 315s, 320s right now. So we'll see if 9 goes up as well. USWS is an oil company. I don't see any new catalyst, though. So I don't see any new catalyst. It's a well company. They dropped an active stake filing yesterday. But I think this is just moving up. I don't know what the reasoning is for this latest pump in USWS, but it's big. It's big. So we'll have to see what we get. Let me know what you guys are watching right now. Yes, you were correct, and some of us call it USWS. Hey, at least some of you guys did. I didn't. I called 9 though, so like it worked out. But yeah, it's one of those things where it gives me confidence even if I miss the play total. And then the Q, guys, if you're looking at the SPY or like the Q or anything like that, the Q is actually falling down with the SPY. The SPY is under the VWAP now. SPY's at 323.30. So I think a big level right now, just in terms of like support on the SPY, is 320. I think 320 is a big level. 320 historical support level, 315 as well. But I think 320 makes a lot of sense to pay attention to. Peabody Energy. I know somebody asked me about BTU. They might have responded to the Twitter post regarding BTU.
Morning, James. How's everyone doing? We're all doing well. Morning, Allie. Nice to see you here. You're all good, Larry. It's nice to meet you officially. We've had a few engagements in the chats before. You know me as Robert R. in there.
Yeah. Yeah. These companies don't need a catalyst, just oil. Yeah, oil going absolutely crazy. What's a good oil ETF? I know a lot of people said like MARPS is going crazy, and it is. We have UCO and USO. And I guess USO is breaking highs. And so that's just positively influencing all the other oil plays, I guess, here. But it's interesting. We'll see what we get. We got some interesting movement.
Interesting you say that, Tiny. Do you prefer being called Tiny? Is that okay? We do plan to actually have a live trading course on Zoom for free. Remember that whole freemium membership stuff we were talking about?
Yeah.
Where we want to bring traders on, and instead of John trading, we'd have you trade live. No, you don't have to have a voice on. I guess a voice would be helpful. You don't have to have a live camera on or anything like that. But we'd be watching your screen, and you'd be like, for instance, I'm looking at NINE, right? And I'm thinking, since it's at this level, the 7 level, looking at previous whatever, I think it's going up. And John would be like, respectfully, I wouldn't maybe go that way based off my experience and the trends I'm seeing. A cup and handle, it's going to go down. You could try that. Cool. Yeah. And if anyone else is interested, especially for the people who have been around a while, we would love to try that out with you guys first. And I feel like that's one thing that just like you see that in the courses, like with Ross Cameron and them. And again, not talking trash, because I did follow a lot of them before I followed John. I mentioned before I chose John just because this is what helped me. And I don't go off emotions. I don't go off anything. In terms of business, I'm going off what made me money. And what made me money was John's stuff. And it's all free, right? And so you can pay the $6,000 to go do it. And you can, I believe you do get live coached that way. I believe you do get to see other people doing it. But $6,000, man.
$6K, man.
And then there's still monthly fees. You still have light speed trader fees. You still have everything, The fact that what John's doing is just, it's really unheard of. Because the old business logic was, if you're good at something, don't do it for free. But
not anymore, man. I think
not anymore. If you listen to Gary V, it's not. You can have your paid stuff. If we do start building these scanners that have amazing indicators and all of this stuff that just help day traders to get in and out and make thousands. Servers cost money, developers cost money. If you got to charge at some point for that, but that's not really beginner trading. That's not what it's going to be launched under. Exactly.
Right. That's software. So that's different. I think a lot of people are realizing, like, I'll put it this way. I think a lot of the gurus, I probably make more than they do. I think I make more than a lot of the gurus do. Just giving away everything for free, because we're able to do that because the added benefit of like trust is like, hey, we're going to give this away for free, and then we're going to benefit from it as well. I think that's the future. And I think that's what a lot of people are going to start doing. Now you could sell a course, and I get it. Like, I kind of get it. Like, if you're selling a course for $2,000, you get freaking 5 people buying it per month. That's $10K a month. Like, that's a lot. But I think getting those 5 signups for $2,000 courses is going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. But I think there's also like an expert factor. People buy them because they think they're an authority and they think the person giving it away for free isn't. But it's just really nuanced. But yeah, my big thing is like, I just want to give it all away for free. Like, I don't want to charge for anything. Like I said, if we end up creating some type of software in the future, maybe we'll charge for that. But like, in terms of just pure content, we just want to make it free. We just want to make it all free. And I think we used to do classes and courses, and even when we charged, like, this was like 4 years ago. Tiny remembers it. James, I'm pretty sure, was in it too. Where we charged like $15 a month, and we did like 4 to 5 live classes every evening. And so it was honestly a really good deal, and we had a lot of people. This was way back in the day with Mitch and some old stuff, but we had like a bunch of people. We had like 30 or 40 signups, but then like at one point I just made the decision to just give it away for free. I was like, look, I just want to be free. I want it to be a free resource. There's too many people charging for this type of stuff. Let's just give it away for free. And it ended up working out. Like, it ended up benefiting the channel. And yeah, well, that's what we're always going to be that way. That's my big thing, where I've talked about it so much. I couldn't switch it up at this point in time. Like, I couldn't be like, yeah, it's all free, and then tomorrow drop a paid course. The chat wouldn't let me.
It's not just that; it adds too much fakeness to it all. A lot of the times, it's kind of like you get so focused on the money, and like Jeff just said, a lot of these gurus are trading sim accounts.
100%.
And it's the old saying: those who can't do, teach. Sometimes
those that will, those that can't teach is the saying. I think it is, but yeah, 100%.
And there's a difference between like a professional athlete, Antonio Brown, saying this is how I train and this is how I run. John saying this is how I train, this is how I catch the runs. Versus All right, guys, do this, and this.
Right.
Give me
Buy my
$1,000.
course. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the stuff is free. Like a lot of the stuff you're going to be able to find for free on the internet, just being on the internet. If you, like I said, I come from an online background, kind of like Bobby. I think Bobby's definitely a better programmer than me, but I do come from a programming and kind of tech background. And it's like, I understand, even if somebody charges for something, we're on the internet here. I'm not saying you could Google and find a lot of these courses that people sell for thousands of dollars somewhere on the internet for free. I would never recommend doing that, but this is the internet, guys. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. GBR is up to 560s. We'll see what happens.
Funny you mentioned that. Wonton just said a little bit back, what if someone steals your course? Honestly, it's not that deep.
No, they
We're
can steal it.
we're gonna have our logo embedded into all the videos and stuff like that. So if you want to copy it, take it and put it on a new channel, that's great. If you want to take our content and reword it,
you're gonna get called out for
you're
it.
probably gonna get called out.
Yeah.
You might as go so far as to get copyright striked, but
yeah.
we're not gonna be the end of the world and engage in anything
No.
like that. It's not that deep. Like I said, you're gonna spend more time trying to take our videos and adapt them to be something that's not unique and engaging like us. And our communities, we're still at 326 chosen right now, right? So people are gonna we got 80,000 subs. We're growing everything. Like people aren't just gonna sit there and be like, yeah, I've never seen any of that before, my guy. The way you said that, the analogies to gambling trading to justify your spy trades, there's only one dude that's ever made that sayings on YouTube. I will wonder where you got that from, my guy. So
honestly, that's how it goes, though, and that's a huge part of YouTube as well. I've had some issues with some other. I'm not going to say their names, and if you even know Bobby, don't repeat it. Don't say.
Oh no, I don't. Not that deep.
Yeah, I don't ever say names, but I've had some people that have created some very similar content from me right after I did it. But with that said, you can't worry too much about it. I've even had people reproduce my exact content. Like YouTube will show me where my content is at on other channels. So YouTube is actually on top of it. Like they have something that they show me. If there's duplicate content of mine on another channel somewhere, they show me and they allow me to basically boot them out. And that happened before where somebody was taking my videos and they were taking my videos and they were duplicating them on their channel, and then they were using them to sell people shady stuff and trying to pretend like they were me and trying to send people to like WhatsApp and stuff like that. And I had to like report them to YouTube, and YouTube eventually just deleted their channel. With all that said, CEI running up big. It's at 155s. Honestly, I bought CEI yesterday and Mo was like, dude, don't do it. Don't sell. CEI is going to run up. I should have listened to him. CEI up there to 155s. Pre-market high is at 160s right now, 160s. My paid group uses the Office background, not like yours. Yeah, I don't know if that's copying off of me. I don't want to be that guy that's like, everybody's copying off of me.
Everyone is watching you, man. Right. Government conspiracy. You're all CIA agents monitoring me, man.
Like you got a blue mic, I got a blue mic. You're copying off of me. You've got a monitor, I've got a monitor. Copying off of me, stealing my stuff.
You breathe oxygen, I breathe oxygen.
Right. Thief. But yeah.
The Big B is going to be doing a conference at 10:45 about oil.
Interesting. U.S. expected to announce ban on Russian oil as soon as today. That'll be an interesting catalyst to the market, man. That'll be some interesting stuff. We'll see what happens, but that'll be interesting for sure. We'll see what we get from that, but at the very least, we'll get volatility if they announce that for sure.
I got a paper trade today.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm still at 9 on mine. GBR ripped up. I'm looking to see if we have any catalysts for GBR here. This is New Concept Energy. Honestly, just a crazy market day. A lot of volatility. We've got so many gap ups. It's hard to keep track of them all, to be honest. And this is very different relative to what the market was like a month or two ago. A month or two ago, it was so slow. It was hard to find anything that was really moving like that. And now it's crazy. The amount of gaps just based off of oil, nickel, commodities in general. It's just a ridiculous market. And again, USWS, it's one of those things where you wait to buy the dip on a lot of these, like USWS, NINE. We were right about both of these. We ended up getting scared out of NINE or of USWS, but you wait to buy the dip, and if the trend breaks and it breaks down under the VWAP, whoa, look at NINE just surge. You love to see it. Wow. Glad I held a piece. Look at NINE, guys. Look at this surge right here, up to 776, 775. GBR breaking highs too. Look at GBR. But man, crazy. Wait to buy another dip here, I think. Craziness, man. I think this is one of those things where I'm gonna wait for a dip and then maybe buy some more of these oil plays, because I think if we ban Russian oil today, it's gonna make these run, and I think, again, like I said earlier, I think the risk reward scenarios in these type of moves is really important to see, because while there's a chance that oil could reverse and come back down, I think the risk there is much smaller than the potential reward that you would get from just trying to ride up that catalyst. It just what I think we got to do is just wait to buy cheap stocks. I might be CEI. Maybe I'll buy. Look, I might go ahead and buy 100 shares of CEI here, just 100 shares, and maybe add some more on a pullback to like 150 or 145. So we went ahead and took that dip. We are green in pre-market right now, so we are green. We made our money back. We were right about USWS, but still waiting here. And yeah, interesting plays for sure. Yeah, same plan. I think it makes sense, man. I think it makes sense. I think waiting for dips and just betting that betting that these are going to continue makes a ton of sense. What was the other one? HYMC, which I think is nickel. Look at HUSA. Yeah, HUSA is looking interesting too. Just a huge range though, so it's like I don't even know what kind of sizing I would take for HUSA here, but just a ridiculous range. I got to wait for a dip now though. We already bought CEI as the one that we're just buying now, but I think we got to wait for the dip here in some of these. And let me know what you guys are watching today. You guys making money? Let me know.
Paul says he's not saying he called it, but
dude, y'all have had some great calls, to be honest, over the last few days. Like, a lot of people here are making a bunch of money, and so congrats, guys. Y'all are doing great, to be honest. Man, look at 9 still ripping up at $8 now. GBR running up, USWS running up, CEI running up. HUSA just flew up to 1440s here, man. I gotta buy a little piece of HUSA, I think, too. So I'm gonna buy a little piece of HUSA. All right, guys, we'll see what happens. We're green slightly on the day. Green slightly. We're up in CEI. We bought some HUSA now. And we might add on the dip as well for HUSA. We'll see. SPY is technically green on the day now. So just to show you guys the SPY, we're going to move away from GBR for a second. Here's the SPY. At 420 right now. You see the previous close, and I do want to bring attention to this. I try to bring attention to this every time I see the relevance here, is that look at how relevant the previous closing price is. Like, if you're not watching the previous closing price, you're missing out. I do recommend y'all join our Discord. Oh, and Bobby, I still got to make you an admin there.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'll do that right now, actually. But I do recommend y'all join the Discord, because I'll post a previous closing price script that automatically documents the previous closing price. So you can see it here on the SPY. And look how relevant this level is. We pull back to it, we bounce. When we finally break underneath it, we hold resistance. When we finally break over it, we bounce off of that support level. And so I think it makes a ton of sense. I think it makes a ton of sense to watch the previous closing price. And I think if you're not, you're missing out on a super important level that is very relevant. And,
that's a custom script you put in?
So it's a script I got from Two-Way, I believe, a while back. But the scripts are pretty easy. TOS uses Think script.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I know it. I'm more meant you have the script. You're cool. It's like you legally allowed to share it, because I'll make a little blog article and publish it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's legally allowed. It's pretty simple script. And so there might be a simpler way to do it, though, Bobby. I know there was a more simple one that we did back then, but I'll find the script and post it here. I've been sharing it for years now. But I'll post it to our Discord, and I'll also share our Discord link so you guys can catch it.
Yeah, I just wanted to make because it doesn't take me more than literally 2 or 3 minutes to make a quick 20-second GIF on here's how you upload it, here's the file. and a 10-second explanation on what thinkorswim code is,
Right. Right. Exactly.
And I feel like something like that gives it can get a lot of engagement, something like that.
Oh, for sure.
And it's just good content.
Right, exactly. It's useful. It's value is what it is. And so if traders can find value in something, they're going to watch it, And with that said, we just posted the Discord link. So y'all go join our Discord. There's our Discord link right here. Go join it. Our Discord's, it's pretty active. Mostly thanks to like Playmaker, Ali B, JB, John Bianchi, Beach Bum. We got a lot of active people in our Discord now. Mo is in there. I see you, Mo. Juan is always talking in there. SPAC for sure. SPAC super helpful. DS Pawn for sure. Pawn dropping some gold content there. And so yeah, I appreciate all you guys. Join our Discord team. Just posted the previous closing price script there as well. USWS. Yeah, man. USWS, honestly, everybody make fun of me because I got scared out of that one and I missed out on a huge run for USWS, a huge run. Luckily, we made it back on 9, but still, huge run for that one that we missed. CEI's paying us too here. We also added a little bit more to HUSA just to show you guys. So we did add some to HUSA here. We're in 15 shares of HUSA, down a little bit, but again, this is one that I'm going to hold. And if oil runs on the Russia ban, then this one should run big as well. And so we're going to just kind of sit.
HUSA. You're looking at HUSA and all that.
Yeah,
as the oil commodity for day.
Yeah, I'm holding like a piece of HUSA, like 15 shares. Yeah, for sure. If we ban Russian oil, oil's gonna run. Big. So that's why I think the risk reward is good for these situations. I think the risk reward in these situations is the interesting part about it. Like I mentioned earlier, and I think I turned it into a YouTube clip. I don't know what I did with the clip, but the risk reward in these situations is good because if it doesn't work, you can get out, maybe, previous closing price, something like that, and just give yourself a tight risk. But if it works and it runs, it's going to run huge and there's going to be huge reward potential in those situations. So yeah, craziness going right now. Also, guys, we got over 340 people here, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We day trade, swing trade, invest live on stream every single day right here. We don't sell a course, don't sell a service, don't claim to be experts, don't act like gurus. We give all of our content away for free. And so if you appreciate that, hit the sub button. Easiest way to help support us. Hit the like button as well, guys. You want to. We got... So how close to the Cardi B VWAP do we need to get in to the stock of any sort of bounce? Well, it's not an exact science, Tiny. It's mostly like, okay, so we're actually green on HUSA right now, so that looks great. We're in CEI as well. Could have added a little bit more, but we're still holding CEI. But it's not an exact science. It's really just like, okay, if we take a look at HUSA, for instance here, I like to look for big technical catalysts. And what I consider a technical catalyst is like a break over the previous closing price and a break over the VWAP and volume. Like look at the volume increase for HUSA here, right? So we got the big volume increase for HUSA. We get the move over the VWAP and then look, we pull back to it. And then it's just about sentiment changes. Like traders are buying these dips. And so when they buy the dips, it's likely to assume that we're going to get a bounce, and so it's just about looking at kind of technical catalysts with volume, with breaks over the VWAP, and then just kind of waiting and buying the dip to it. Very powerful way to trade. Works really, really well. And yeah, just really profitable way to do it. All right, so we just took a little piece off of CEI. We're still holding most of it. But just to kind of capitalize on this latest run, we're holding a little piece, or we took a little piece off and we're going to hold the rest. Still in HUSA. So at least we were able to capitalize on it some. We'll see if HUSA continues. The reason I bought HUSA here is because I think this one has a huge range. And if it can start to run, it's going to run big. So we'll see what happens there. There goes CEI still moving too. Oh, yeah, Bobby, I sent you something on Discord here. Let me make you the...
Oh, you got it. I was working on the clip Twitter post.
Yeah, okay, all good.
Okay, cool. We got the first...
Yeah, I don't know if I want to...
talk about it?
Yeah.
I think we should.
Yeah, well, so the only risk is that... hold on, I'll show you.
Gotcha. Well, I say then we just talk about that. There could be, yeah. I would just say we got it coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a new course content coming out soon, and of course it's going to be free. It's going to be kind of free classes, longer term, kind of like my old content, Tiny, if you remember that. It's just going to be kind of like longer tutorial style classes that we're going to drop. Of course, it's all free, and that's going to be dropping sometime in the next week. And so y'all be on the lookout for that if you want to. And again, we've been trading the VWAP for 4+ years now, so we have a very firm grasp on how to trade it. And if you want more free content, if you don't want to miss that, hit the subscribe button, guys, because we're going to be dropping it for sure in the next week, and we're going to be dropping a bunch of different ones from here on out on updated content in that regard. So just be ready for that, guys, and subscribe if you haven't. Hey, what's up, Joel? Yeah, CEI. Man, look, there's 9 still. NINE, rip it up. It's at 812s right now. 812s. I don't look at the RSI, so whoever mentioned the RSI, it's just not my style of trading. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm not saying it's not good. I think we all have subjective indicators that we use, or we're all subjective in the indicators we use. And so for me, I've just never really used the RSI like that. But I'm not saying it doesn't work, of course. It's just one of those ones where I've never gravitated towards as a trader. I'm too short term for the RSI to be super relevant, I think. All right, so here's the clip, man. I gotta figure out how to go back to mess with this clip, but there it is. There's the clip link. Cool. There's got to be a way for me to download this. Let me see.
Think it's some kind of slow for you, Michael?
All right, look at USWS pop. Wow. USWS still running. What about INDO and IMPP? Are they still moving here? There's CEI running. We're still holding a piece of CEI. Here's IMPP, and yeah, IMPP is running. INDO is running up there to almost 80, dude. INDO is the crazy one, dude. And I was definitely wrong about this. I know a few days ago I said INDO in a month will be down at 10s, but I forgot to mention the only reason I'm wrong about this is because I didn't realize INDO was an oil stock at the time. I assumed INDO was just a pump and dump. I thought it was just a low float pump and dump that gurus were targeting. And so I didn't realize it was pegged to oil, and, you know, it was an oil play. So yeah, just a little bit different than the normal pump and dump we generally see. I don't think INDO is a pump and dump anymore. I think it's just pegged to oil prices, and it's low float. So when it runs, it really runs. SPY dipping here though. It's down to 420s. But man, look at INDO fly here, guys. Craziness. And hey, we got 360 people here, so you love to see it. Hit the sub button, guys. Oh, here, let me make you a mod, Bobby. I have like an admin set up here. Let me find you.
You just got to give me server admin role in Discord.
Yeah.
Like, just complete admin role.
Yeah.
And then I can do everything.
Okay. Let me find you. Here, you might have to. You might have to join my server.
I'm already in it.
Okay. Well, here, you might have to post so I can see your name there. Or actually, I could probably find it. Let me find it.
I wouldn't worry about it right now. In case it's a little bit, I can just do it on stream with you right after. Do a video call.
Okay, cool.
Take 5 seconds.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, RSIs are for longer traders like myself. Yeah, for sure, Leon, 100%. Bullish diversions works great on 2-minute time frame. What's y'all's favorite strategy? Mine is simple VWAP pullbacks. It's certainly the most effective strategy I use. Is the VWAP pullback, but I also scalp. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest here, my favorite strategy is short bounces, like waiting for a stock to break down and maintain a downward trend, and then shorting into a quick pop up to a major support or resistance level. It's my favorite strategy, works the best for me personally, and it's one that I'm incredibly confident in. And so whenever I see it, I attack it really aggressively, and I think that's a huge part of the success that you have too, where a lot of traders are just more apprehensive with their trades. But whenever you're that confident in one, you'll attack it aggressively, and that can give you some pretty solid results from it. All right, so HUSA is pulling down a little bit. I'm kind of tempted to try to buy a little bit more on this pullback to get in for a full 20 shares. So we just did. We're in with 20 shares here of HUSA, and we're going to just kind of buy the dip and see if we get a bounce back up. Might not work, of course. We're still in CEI as well. The SPY is actually breaking down here. So if we look at the SPY, INDO going crazy, USWS going crazy. If we look at the SPY is really volatile right now, and it's moving towards the previous closing price, which is right around 419.50 or so. And so big volatility coming in right now. And yeah, let me know how you guys are doing. CEI call options.
My personal favorite. Oh, go ahead.
Or go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say my personal favorite: throwing darts at a dartboard.
Yeah, I'm a poker player, so it's like I think options.
If you guys want the course, I'm selling it for $6,000.
Right, it's just one sentence,
This beginner trader hates him. This one secret saved him. Made him a millionaire.
Sure. Yeah, this one secret, honestly, dude, that's why I see those marketing strategies so much, where it's like this one system.
It will make
this trader $500,000.
Hey, speaking of that, guys, we are not financial experts. We are not financial advisors. Anything we give is not a financial advice and just our opinion.
Yeah, don't sue us. And luckily, I got it picking at the bottom where it's like, we're not professional investors. Don't sue us.
I lose enough off stocks, guys. Please.
Yeah,
I can't afford anything else.
Yeah. We're getting some big pullbacks here. I don't know what I want to do with HUSA. It's pulling back down. We got 20 shares.
All right, G. Kalen. Hey, don't spam like that though, please.
Yeah. Let me see. I mean, we can look at it. I don't want to reward the spam, but Transocean, I've heard this one before. SPY bouncing up though, so I'm waiting to see what HUSA is going to do here. So I'm a little bit nervous about this one. It's pretty small, and like we already made some money on 9, so we're only down right now about $12 on the day, depending on what HUSA does. But I think $13 is a huge level. Rig is okay. It's just another oil play. And so it's like, in terms of oil plays, though, I think there's more volatile plays to get it to take advantage of. RIG is just oil. And so it's like, I think there's a lot more volatile oil plays to capitalize on, like INDO, IMPP, GBR, HUSA, USWS. I just think there's more volatile ones. But, it is an oil play. And I think if you're looking to bet on oil, it could work too.
Definitely could work as one of those more swing style trades too. Like I'm gonna be trying to get some good day trade scalps in on IMPP today. That and CEI is what it's looking like for me right now. That's what it's or NINE.
Yeah, 9 is one I made some money with earlier. It's been maintaining. I like 9 because it's got a big range. And it's been following the VWAP really nicely. So it broke open the VWAP, it held. So that's the reason I like it the most.
It's still got that. And then what I don't know the exact chart pattern. Maybe someone in chat can help me. What's the pattern where it's like ascending triangles or ascending hills or whatever?
Wedges. Ascending triangles.
It's still pulling over. Yeah, it's still pulling over VWAP, but it's still got like the ascending wedges and all of that.
Right. Yeah, you can see like the little triangle pattern just to show everybody what he means here. We could. Oh, look. So I'm actually green on HUSA. Wow, that came out of nowhere, dude. And I think I'm just gonna let these ride. But look at HUSA run here. Wow.
Maybe. I mean, how much do you have? Maybe take a little bit of profit.
Yeah, I'll probably take some off. Just I need a little bit more profit to scale out first, but I'll probably take some off as we test these highs. Probably. It just depends. The good news is that one of the benefits of scaling up in size is that I stop worrying about small gains as much or small losses as much. So like if it's a small loss, I'm not really super concerned about it anymore, because like I understand how much I make and how fast I make it. And so the only benefit of scaling out here is to protect the trade, to be a little bit more loose with the remaining shares. But I need a little bit more. So like we're up $4 in profit, $3.50. So I think we're just going to let this try to work here, because I think the risk reward is just so good in these situations. And then CEI ran up as well, so we'll see what happens on that front.
Morning, Frank. Sitting on your hands till the market open. Probably the best bet, man. Probably the best bet. Things are crazy out there.
Oil is just running up crazy. Oil is just influencing everything, and so it's like there's, like I said, that's why I did this Twitter poll, and I really want to ask people, like, how bullish are you? Okay, here we go. Now we can scale out a piece. All right, so we just took a piece off. Now we can just be really loose with HUSA, and we're just gonna let this run. And that way, if it runs up big, we can capitalize on it. Ideally, I'd like to see it break 16 here. When is that play? When is that supposed to be? Okay, there's HUSA running up some more. USWS is still pulling too. But not a bad day. We're up like $20 right now, so got a nice little cushion for our day trades at the opening bell. And yeah, we'll see what happens, guys.
Morning, Sonny. How you doing? Morning, Kurt. How's it going, David? Nicole? Got a lot of people in here right now. 365 people.
Yeah,
so growing every day. It's looking like.
Yeah, for sure. Market's certainly helping too. Market is without volatile the market is right now. And there's HUSA popping over 1460s here. So HUSA is up to 1450s, 1460s. So that's running 1470s. So that trade's working out well. Again, we're going to let it sit. We're in CEI as well. So, we're up nicely on the day. We've got a nice little cushion heading into the opening bell. And hopefully we get the volatility to continue here, because again, with day trading, I'm going to record this really quick because I think it's important for traders to understand. And so I think let me make sure it lets me even do OBS here. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Let me see. I'm pulling up OBS. Okay, there we go. I think it'll let me work. Let me see. Okay. It's been so long since I used OBS. I got to get used to it. Oh, wait, I'm going to have to disconnect my camera. Oh, wait, I can record my screen. Let me switch this. All right, properties. Let's get the other display. Nope. Yes, there we go. That's the right one. Okay, cool.
Yes, sir, Victor. That's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for some nice plays off some oil stocks today because of that.
Right. All right, so here we go. So I'm gonna record this. Let me make sure this is right. Properties, desktop audio. Okay.
Morning, Lynn. How you doing?
Yeah. All right. Okay. Let me make sure this is right. There we go. Okay. Yeah, like I think a lot of dude, I completely forgot what I was gonna say now. I got it all set up and I completely forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say?
You were doing some OBS stuff, screen recording.
Yeah, but I was gonna do something that I could create like a short out of, but I forgot what it was, dude. I'll have to think about it. But HUSA, rip it up. Let's see if it can break 15s. Dude, I'm drawing a complete blank. I'll have to come back to it. All good.
Well, you were talking about you had $100, took profit. And
okay, I know what I was gonna say. Okay. But yeah, what I was gonna say was that a lot of traders really focus on successful strategies, right? But like trading and day trading specifically, like you really make money because of patience. There's a lot of traders that are trading the correct strategies, that are trading the correct patterns, that are trading, successful systems. But their big problem is like when they lose big because some days are just not favorable and they don't have that conditioning in there to where they can limit their trades on days that aren't necessarily favorable. You're going to have some days that are just choppy and low volatility. And in order to day trade long-term successfully, you need to limit your trading on those specific days. That's one of the biggest skills you can have in trading is cutting your losses and limiting your trading on days that aren't favorable. If you can do that, making money on volatile days is easy. You just attack a specific trend, but you have to trade on days where the trend is reliable enough. And then you need to limit your trading on days when it's not, if that makes sense. And that's one of the biggest edges you can have in trading, is how you have long-term success in this. And it's one of the things that you should be focusing on conditioning yourself to do, because again, if you can't, you might make money 4 out of 5 days, but on that 5th day, you're going to lose everything. And so just be smart and learn how to be patient is really what it's about. And I think that's honestly, so I went ahead and stopped the recording, but that's a huge part of trading, to be honest, guys. A huge part of trading is just limiting your trading on days that aren't necessarily favorable. And let us know what you think about that, guys. But
psychology. Yeah.
Right. A lot of traders are profitable. They're trading the right systems. Attacking a trend can be easy on favorable days. What's not easy to do is limiting your trading on days that aren't. Like if we look at the SPY, we're up in HUSA. We're doing great. We've made our money. We're just going to let it keep running up. We're up in CEI as well. So we're making our money there. And again, really favorable day. Easy to attack a trend, a lot of volatility. And when we have volatility, it's easy to make money. But like if we look at the SPY and we zoom back a little bit, we zoom back a little bit on some days that aren't necessarily favorable, and you'll see it's not easy to make money on those unfavorable days. Like it's not easy to make money. Like some days the market and the SPY is just going to be completely sideways. And so no matter how hard you push on those specific days, like look at this day here, like no matter how hard you push here in this type of market, you're not going to make money, and you're just going to lose money on those days, and you're going to keep losing money. And a lot of traders just don't have that off switch. A lot of traders just don't have that, hey, I shouldn't be trading today, I'm going to shut it down. Even on days where it's like I'm losing money, like losing days where I'm like, hey, I need to step away from the computer. Even some of the chats like, no, John, stick around, like keep trading. It's still early. But it's like y'all have to have that off switch. You got to be able to say, hey, look, today sucks. I'm not going to trade it anymore. And that's an important thing to condition yourself to have, because if you can, trading successfully on good volatility days is easy to a certain extent. All right. Well, sorry for the rant, but it's important to understand for sure. Hey, what's up, Beach? That's not Mitch, Kenny. You were going to talk about day trading. Oh, well, thank you, Joe. True. Yeah, exactly. And that's the famous quote. I can't remember who said it, but money is not made in trading. Money is made in waiting for trades. And that's 100% true. Absolutely true in terms of like where you really make your money in trading. It's in waiting for waiting for favorable opportunities. With that said, HUSA is moving up. We're green in that. CEI is moving up. We're green in that.
Yeah, it's a rocket ship.
Yeah, dude, these are absolutely crazy moves for oil. And again, if we get a ban on Russian oil, then these are going to run even bigger. So we'll see. But we're in CEI, we're in HUSA, and we're just kind of letting these work for us now. Very green on the day now.
All right, guys. Am I just a noob? Why are my support levels and all that I draw, they don't auto extend themselves, but I've seen some people be able to do that.
Yeah, so you side click it, you right click it, and you go to extend to left, extend to right. And so you got to make sure you're using the active tool.
Oh man, I'm
such
going to price level. Yeah, I got
it. Dude, it's all good, dude. It's all good, man. Yeah, TOS is super complex and difficult in a lot of ways. So hey, thank you for the sub. We did get a sub. Who was it? The good thing about having OBS up is that you can kind of see who subs. And so shout out to my man Guy, my son. I appreciate the sub, Guy. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate the sub. Y'all be like Guy. Hit the subscribe button. I certainly appreciate it. HUSA is ripping up here. So is CEI. So you love to see it. And this is what we wanted from HUSA. This is what we wanted. Whew. Craziness here. Craziness. We're going to take another little piece off just to lock in some more profit because these are the gains that we wanted here from this. So we're going to take another little piece off. We've scaled out of some, but we're still holding a noticeable piece. We're up, decent on the day, about $40+. So not bad for pre-market.
Well, you learn something every day in beginner trading, guys.
Yeah. Charlie Munger said the money not made in trading, money is made in waiting. Yeah, for sure. And I might disagree with him in terms of crypto, but dude's been around the block. Yeah, OP, Ocean Pal. Is 9 ripping up too? I should have just stayed in the oil plays that I bought. 9 is not ripping up as much as the other one, so it looks like my plays were right. Good.
I think I should be a YOLO trader. I think I should just take all of my advice strictly from Wall Street Bets.
Yeah, there probably is, to be honest. Let me see. If I type in YOLO trading, YOLO trades.
No, honestly, John, it's a great. I think we should do a video on that sometime, just to like make fun of it. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen, dude. No, like, there's this dude. He's like, all right, my grandpa gave me 100,000. Logically, the first thing to do is YOLO in the stock market on some risky options that expires tomorrow. By the grace of God, he makes it profitable and profits $1 million.
Wow.
Overnight, becomes a millionaire.
Risk. Yeah.
YOLO's in twice and loses everything.
Oh, no, dude. I mean, that's kind of how it goes, bro. It's kind of like the martingale roulette strategy. A lot of people think the martingale roulette strategy is profitable. And let me explain this logic, guys, because the martingale roulette strategy is a hot topic, a controversial topic.
IMPP going up to 9. Johnny, you into it?
No, I'm not in IMPP. I'm in HUSA and CEI. Here's IMPP, though. INDO, guys, is the craziest percentage mover. But whoa, yeah, look at IMPP. It's flying up, too. But the martingale roulette strategy goes like this, right? It's you take your bet and you double it every time, right? So if you're in roulette, you take your bet, and if you bet $5 and then you lose, then you double it. And you bet $10 and then you lose, and then you double it, and bet $20 and you lose, and then you double it. You bet $40, you lose, double it, you bet $80. And so you're basically you'll make money a huge majority of the time using the martingale roulette strategy, and this is relevant to trading as well. But the problem is that in order to lose the martingale roulette strategy, you have to lose 6 times in a row. And like the average person might be like, well, 6 times in a row, that's never going to happen. That is very statistically likely. And so it's one of those things where people do in trading where they just kind of double down on their size. So it's like it pulls back, they double their size. It pulls back, they double their size again. And they think, okay, well, I have to lose 6 times in a row. And it might not happen very much, but it is certainly statistically possible. And it certainly happens a lot to where it's like you'll win money most of the time. But when you lose, you're losing big. You're losing everything plus some. And so that is why it's not a plus EV long-term strategy, plus expected value long-term strategy, is because 6 times in a row is likely. Like it happens. It's not likely in a per bet situation, but it's likely over the long run. It's going to happen. And so same thing in trading. You can't just keep doubling your size down and YOLOing it. It might work some of the time, and it might work if you're going to use it once, right? So if you're like, hey, I'm just going to do this one time, and I have a statistical likelihood that I'm going to make money. But the problem is if you try to consistently use it over the long run, you will lose money. And so I've heard a lot of people come at me through the years. Hey, thank you, Tashav. Be like Tashav, guys. Hit the subscribe button. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tashav. Welcome to the channel, brother. That's the benefit of OBS, to be honest, is that I can see everybody that subs. Problem with OBS is I'm overpowering my computer now. Let's see.
You got to run to 3080 like me.
Yeah, my computer can't handle it, bro. I need more memory, I think.
Get that i9 1200K in there.
Yeah, dude. Honestly,
do you not have enough RAM?
See, on my old computer I had 32 gigs, but I don't know if I have 32 gigs here. I'll have to look it up, but I definitely need more RAM.
Task Manager, and you can just see your RAM.
Yeah, let me see.
Control Delete. Task Manager, and then not detail.
There's detail, yeah. No, it's services, users, CPU.
Oh yeah, performance. Sorry, processes and performance.
Yeah. Okay, so memory. Oh yeah, I only have about 16 gigs of memory.
That's
not enough. When we're running 4 huge monitors and they're all 27-inch plus monitors, this is not quite enough. I could probably use more. Memory we're running at 50%, which is not bad, but like it could be more. CEI falling down some, guys. So CEI falling down some. Same thing with HUSA, but the broader trend is certainly up. IMPP running up crazy too.
Are you using Google Chrome though?
Yeah.
Because
And I
Google
know it
Chrome
eats
just
memory.
it
Yeah, I
just
know.
eats it for breakfast.
Yeah, dude. And I've tried. I'll have to get a different. We'll have to talk about it after the stream is over. But I'll have to figure out a different one.
No, not
Google, don't
even. You
hate me.
can you can honestly just use like Opera or something, which just
Yeah,
limits it all. But my problem, the thing is, Google really is the superior browser, and I
they
don't.
really are.
You can have opinions on other stuff, and maybe it for specific niches you'll get me on a technicality. But other
Right,
than that, Google really, really is like
for
the
sure.
best browser.
100%. They really are. Google's they're just the superior one. They're just better than the other ones. I've used a lot of other ones. Google's just best. They eat memory, but they eat memory for a reason. It's because they're efficient and effective at what they do. So they need
And
some
they got
memory to
so
run.
much extra stuff going on in there. Like you go to Google Maps and it automatically shows you hotel and restaurant prices right there. You know,
Exactly.
you go to another website, it autofills passwords and stuff like that.
Right. Makes my
It's
life much easier. You know. Yeah. So I'm looking at OP right now. We got HUSA pulling back to 16. Let's see if we bounce here. Um, but man, I'm glad I ended up buying those dips. Like we talked about it on stream, and I told you guys why I was buying the dips is because I thought the risk reward situation was just really solid. Thank you, Neil. Hey, shout out to Neil. Thank you for the sub, Neil. Y'all hit the subscribe button. Be like Neil. Hit the sub button.
DK.
Hit the notification bell. Certainly appreciate it.
Sorry, Playmaker, don't get me fired. It was not. It was prank. The exporting goods off
What's the
earnings
symbol?
today.
DS? Yeah, they
DKS.
do have, or DKS. Yeah, they did have earnings. I think it was this morning though, right?
I'm not gonna hold them. That is a major missed opportunity for a stock symbol. I'm
Oh,
not
for
gonna. I'm
sure,
not gonna
bro. Dude,
repeat it, but like,
don't say it, but
but they
yeah.
definitely missed opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. They should have jumped on that. You know, they're probably family friendly. They're not trying to they're not trying to have that as their symbol, but they should. They should because it would be justifiable for them. It would be justifiable and it would make them known, you know. But let me see. With that said though, let me look up let me look up their results. I think they had earnings that
What's their
dropped.
market cap too? Because
So yeah, fourth quarter earnings were released pre-bell today, so before the open. We got about 9 minutes into the open, guys. But yeah, they were released pre-bell. Their market cap is 8 billion, 8.6 billion. So they're middle of the road in terms of market cap. They're not tiny, like they don't have a 50 million market cap like tiny company, but it's not like Nvidia 500
I'd be
billion.
surprised to see too much momentum. Maybe it gains some, just people looking to trade it, but I don't know. In
Yeah.
my limited opinions, I feel
Yeah.
that's just there's so much else going on, you know, that
There's more edge elsewhere for sure. You know. That's there's just better. It's not that there's more edge, but it's like it's what you're saying, Bobby, which is that there's just better opportunities.
yeah. Maybe as like a swing trade though over the next couple days, you get a little bit, but even then, there's still I don't know. I'm scared to swing trade any of these stocks and all that.
Well, the risk with swing trading these is that if it crashes, you're going to be stuck in pre-market. You know, I think they did update the rules though in pre-market, so they did update the stop loss rules. I can't remember what they did exactly, but they did update them somehow. Um, and so like they messed with them somehow, but I can't remember what it was. Chat might be able to help me out here. I'm looking at OP as well, guys, right now. OP pulling back to the VWAP after it broke over it. We got a volume increase. I know this is oil. OP is oceanpal.com. So I know it's an oil play. And HUSA is pulling back. Luckily, we scaled out of most of it, and we're still sitting pretty on the day. Nice green day so far. Bell is in 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. So good luck, team. All right, guys. Yeah, we got a lot of crazy movements here in oil today. Very volatile day, guys. So we'll see if the open treats us well. We've got a nice cushion on the day, though. So like that's the good part is that we've got a nice solid cushion on the day, and yeah, we'll see what happens. CEI is at 165, so we're watching that. 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes. HUSA popping back up some. I'm a little bit nervous to trade today, man. It's kind of a volatile day, bro. HUSA. Yeah, we're in HUSA. I mean, we bought it. We bought HUSA at like 12, though. 12, maybe 13 is where we bought HUSA. So we've already ridden up a huge run, and we've scaled out of some of it already. What is a good Venezuela oil stock? I don't know, man.
Someone had mentioned that. Actually, let me Discord you this term to see if that's okay first.
Yeah. No. I would, but like, I just want to stray away from any type of talk like that. It's not bad, guys. It's not like
that it can easily go towards.
Right. Well.
But yeah, long story short, I am interested to see what Venezuelan oil stocks might be going up because U.S. government might be talking with Venezuela about oil talks and all that.
Right, exactly. And I think that's where the relevance comes in. And we'll see. It'll be an interesting time for sure. I think there's a lot of big fundamental market catalysts that could influence everything dramatically. And so, you know, we're up nicely at pre-bell. We're up about $40 pre-bell, which is great. We're trading a $30,000 account. This is going to be day 4 of our scale up. We haven't had a losing day since the scale up happened. And at the very least, we're going to be trading with a cushion into the opening bell. We got about a $40 cushion that we can swing into and hopefully make some money, and we'll see what happens. But the oil stocks have certainly been the craziest stocks today. INDO, IMPP, HUSA, USWS, CEI is going crazy. CEI is at 167s, and we are holding it right now too. So a lot of volatility, a lot of action today, and wish us luck, guys.
4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes.
Yep, let's do this.
What are you guys watching today? Make sure to let us know on Twitter.
Right, exactly. Yeah, here, I'll post this link one more time. But this is to our latest post, which is basically asking what's your favorite commodity stock today and why? Like, out of all the crazy runners, what is your favorite one?
If you're looking for something to do during the day too, on your lunch breaks and hanging out, make sure you follow us on Twitter. Interact with us. We interact back with all of you guys. We love hanging out after hours too. That Discord chat, all of that is a great place to learn more, engage more with other traders, engage more with us. I'm always in Discord all day long. John's in Discord when he can be, and he'll respond to you about stuff. Don't hesitate. We're here for you guys, you know, especially when we're not trading. We're way more active. For those of you who aren't here kind of, you know, past 9 o'clock, John tends to really be more focused on the trades to show you guys what's possible. But you guys want to come in here around 8 o'clock, really get some questions answered, you know, hang out with Tiny, John Bianchi and everybody, all these guys. They can give you Playmaker. They give you really, really good advice all the time. And they make a lot. They make a lot, almost as much as John, if not more some days.
Yeah, a lot of them make more than me. Yeah.
And, you know, so great resources, great community.
Right.
Good luck today, guys. You guys got this.
Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, guys. You know, do it now. We do everything we put out there is free, and we got a great community here. A bunch of good traders too, great traders. Again, so I responded to Kenny. Kenny, we're trading a $30,000 account. We've been trading this for about 4 months now, but we really scaled up our size last Thursday to where we're taking SPY trades. We're spending millions of dollars in equity per day in our trades back and forth. So we've been scaling up our size. Last 3 days in a row, we've made over $100 every single day. And today's day 4. I don't want to push it too much. I understand that it's all good things must come to an end in terms of like green streaks, but we already got a cushion on the day. We got less than 2 minutes before the opening bell. We've made some money already on HUSA, on CEI, on a lot of these oil plays that we've been calling out. So, yeah. Wish us luck, guys. Get ready for the opening bell. Hit the like button before the bell rings, and let's try to make some money today. We're going to be trading it all completely live on stream. Hey, thank you, James. You as well, brother. Hope your daughter's doing good, bro. I see your pictures on Facebook, man. So happy for you, brother. How much would you invest in each company? That's kind of an open-ended question. It's hard for me to tell. It really just depends. Diversifying is key, and just it depends on what your bankroll is. I'm a poker player, so it depends on like bankroll management in my head. So how big your account is, how much you're willing to risk, what you're comfortable with, what kind of stocks you're trading with, whether you have the PDT rule, how long you're planning on holding the positions. It's just a really loaded question that I can't just give a generic answer for. All right, guys, here's the bell. Good luck. We got 15 seconds into the bell. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, James. Yeah, it goes fast, brother.
10 seconds till the opening bell.
All right, here's the bell, guys. All right, there's the bell. Ding, ding, ding. There's the bell. So initially, we're in HUSA. We're watching CEI, or we're holding CEI as well. So we're going to see how the initial reaction to oil prices at the open, what happens here. We've already scaled out of most of our oil plays. OP popping up, CEI down. We'll see if we bounce at 160. INDO pulling back some down and set to 71, 72s. We got USWS at 320s right now, 320s. HUSA. We're still holding a piece of this, and we're just going to let it run up. We got like 3 shares left. But 3 shares is 3 shares. I mean, we might add some more on pullbacks, but we're just going to kind of let this ride. CEI, similar situation where, the opening bell has a lot of risk. So we're just going to wait and see and maybe add some back on these downward action moves. We'll switch the scan over to regular here so you can catch what's running right now. But we got a lot of movement here, a lot of movement. We'll probably hold this on HUSA and just let that work. Watching the SPY as well. SPY is currently up to 420, everybody's favorite number, and we'll see if it gets over the VWAP here. It's got to get over the VWAP first. HUSA, I think, just halted on the downside.
Hashtag
yeah, I think
420, raise it.
Yeah.
Raise that stock price.
Yeah, dude. HUSA just got halted on the downside. Crazy drop. Luckily, we scaled out of almost all of it, but halted on the downside for HUSA. It'll resume at 36 at 9:36 market time. OP oil just dove.
Did IMPP just get halted?
I'm pretty sure they did. I think INDO is the only one that didn't. I think IMPP is halted too. Let me make sure. Yeah, IMPP is halted on the downside as well. So oil just dove to the other side. It's one of the reasons, guys, you should always protect yourself and take profit when you can. It's what we did with HUSA. Luckily, we had 20 full shares. We're only in 3 shares now for this drop. So could be a lot worse. And we're also watching CEI as well here. But huge drops in the market. Huge drops in oil. OP is down. NINE is down. So big oil falls.
I'm currently waiting on the CEI rebound. What about you guys? Waiting for that rocket ship.
Yeah, CEI at 160s might be interesting to see if it holds support there. But with this crashing oil, CEI might follow it down too. All right, so the SPY is breaking down. SPY just broke under the previous close. We took one small little trade on the SPY. See if we can get a breakdown here. We're about break even now on the SPY. 25 shares. We'll look to see if we get a firm breakdown, add some more. There we go. Catching the breakdown. We'll try to add some more on a bounce here if we can. Right, there's a little bounce. Add some more here. We're in 50 shares now. All right, we're gonna cover. Ride the rest down. Got the breakdown here. Gonna cover there. So we got to scale up our size a little bit. And we'll try to add into this pop on both CEI, the Q. Q really breaking down here. We're going to get in 50 shares. Try to add a little bit more if we want to move back up. Get in with the full 100. But it's going to be a really volatile day today. So we got to be careful on this. All right, so we're scaling out some more of the SPY. See if we get the breakdown. Remember, HUSA is going to resume. All right, we're going to go cover there. So we're out of the SPY again. We're made about $15 so far. HUSA should resume in about 2 minutes. Guys, 2 minutes for HUSA. INDO might be coming back. CEI did hold at that 160 level. But the Q is just dumping down here.
NIE starting to, or 9 starting to come back up. It's at 7-11 right now.
Yeah, let's see.
Nah.
And oil.
Never mind. It just reversed again.
Well, so it's back over VWAP. So it's trying. Right now, it's just sideways. I think I would love to see. Man, I was about to short the SPY again. I think I would love to see oil start to reverse back up before HUSA resumes, because that'll kind of renew the bullish sentiment. But who knows if that's what we're going to get. Watching the SPY, wanted to short the SPY some more, but we're too busy. We're too close to those lows of the day. Still, look at CEI, man. CEI is holding over 160, so it's one of the ones I'm still holding that looks okay relative to some of these others.
Oh, here comes my rocket ship. Come on, profits.
Yeah, we just jumped back in the SPY with 50 shares. Cover. So we protected the trade a little bit. We only got 25 shares now. CEI starting to head back up, though. Yeah.
Go ahead and make my house money real quick. Just sold out 50 shares.
Nice.
Up $5 on the day. I'm crazy.
Hey, green is green, bro. You know. All right, we're in 50 shares again at the SPY here, and we're pretty close to the open, so we're trading small right now, just in case we get a huge, crazy reversal like we just got. So we just lost $17, kind of worst case scenario there with the SPY, but I do think it's good for oil. I think CEI moving up is good for oil prices, so we're gonna have to wait until the market stabilizes here. Still green on the day, but kind of huge run up in both the SPY and the Q. And HUSA should be resuming in a minute or so. So hopefully this pops right back up here. We're going to take a small piece of the Q with 10 shares and just see if we can get a big run. Yeah, there we go. Nice, dude. Wow, we bought 10 shares of the Q and just made some quick money. We're going to buy the SPY dip right here. And we'll see if we can add some more on this pullback. Wow. All right, so we just made a little bit there on the SPY. Kind of made some money back real quick.
And out another 25 shares on that.
Nice.
See,
all right, there's HUSA just resumed, guys, at 15s. Let's see what we get here. I'm still holding a piece. I want to let it work. All right, good. HUSA starting to head back up. We tried to buy some of the... Man, we tried to buy some of the Q. We're going to wait. It's very weird volatility right now. So we just lost about $15 from the Q. Still green on the day, luckily. But we're going to see if HUSA comes back. This is very strange volatility on both sides, guys. I don't know if some type of fundamental numbers came out affecting the SPY right now, but my hands are off. We're going to wait right now. We're holding HUSA and we're still holding CEI.
The CEI rocket ship.
Yeah, dude. And thank you, Denise. I appreciate the sub, Denise. Shout out to Denise with the subscribe. Thank you very much, Denise. I appreciate you. Y'all hit that subscribe button, guys, if you haven't already. We got over 400 people here, so welcome, guys. Appreciate the love. Don't forget to sub if you haven't. We're watching the craziness in oil right now. Holding CEI, holding HUSA. CEI is going nuts, though, right now.
Yeah, I just sold out. I got out. I'm scared.
I don't blame you, bro.
So what's your reasoning? You're just seeing how high it can go. You just got better risk tolerance for all the new people. Why are you staying in? You know?
Yeah, CEI is just kind of the leader in oil, I think, right now in terms of like oil plays. IMPP, INDO are both pretty big downward moves today, so they got hit pretty hard today, and so. CEI is one of the oil plays that is not, and it's running up testing twos here. So CEI is dope. But I think we got to wait for everything else. Small losing day so far, actually. So we lost a little bit on the Q again, but this is just not favorable activity. So like the SPY movement here, this is just not favorable. We got to wait for something better.
Ooh, NINE rocket or 9 rocket 2 going up.
Yeah.
IMPP's rocketing too.
Yeah. So IMPP starting to move back up. Huge jump in IMPP. HUSA is rebounding nicely here. So we actually caught some of that back.
CI is up. No, it's going back up there, man.
Yeah, so we're scalping the SPY again on this breakdown. We basically made a lot of money back on the SPY just now on catching this breakdown. We're almost break even here on the SPY. So This is nice. We're under the previous close, and we might kind of attack this previous closing price level, add some back. We got to scale up in size a little bit more, I think. But yeah, we're going to add some here. 40 shares of the SPY right now, 40 shares. And we'll see if we get the breakdown we're looking for. HUSA is, I'm glad I held that piece. All right, so we just scalped a little bit of the SPY, taking some more off. We're going to add some more here. Hey, thank you, Johan. I appreciate the sub. Shout out to Johan. Y'all be like Johan, hit the subscribe button. HUSA is still ripping up here nicely. We're in 40 shares of the SPY, covering, riding this down.
Pushing $2.
All right, so we actually got green on the SPY, and then HUSA is starting its run up. So we are back green on the day. SPY breaking down heavily, so this will give us some opportunity here. We get a pop in the SPY. We're going to start attacking it heavily with shorts. See, we get a little pop here. We're going to add to this. Maybe add some more. Shout out to Riptide. Thank you for the sub, bro. I appreciate the sub. Y'all be like Rip. Hit the subscribe button, guys. We're going to start shorting a little bit more into the SPY. If we can get a bounce up, we might not catch it. So trying to scale up. We're going to cover there. So we got another little piece of the SPY. CEI pulling back some. HUSA still looking pretty solid here. We'll let HUSA see if we pull like a red to green move on this. But look at the SPY dump. So we're trying to scale up our size, but just some big volatility, to be honest here. There's a lot of volatility, man. Just a lot of volatility here. SPY trying to move up. We're getting a little pop on the SPY. We're going to short some more. We're still in HUSA, and I think we're just going to have to let this work for HUSA. We want a little bit larger size on the SPY here. So we're in 50 shares right now, and this might reverse on us quick, so we got to be careful. But we're taking a little bit of a swing now. We're going to use probably use 419 as a risk level in this short. We're in with 50 shares. And testing it now, so, you know, not great, but kind of a break-even day so far. Hopefully we get a big up wick and it's just some selling pressure come in now. All right, there we go. It's looking better. Let's see if we get the breakdown here. Such a volatile day, guys. Gotta just be careful. All right, there we go. We're actually green on the trade now. Nice. Up, getting some up wicks and down wicks kind of chopping us out. But took some off. We're going to add some back on a pop right here. All right, we're in 50 shares again. Broke past our risk. We're going to let it test once. About $15 lost there, maybe a little bit more, but we'll wait on the rest. QQQ is very sideways. So again, so far with the broader market, guys, it is not incredibly favorable. Not incredibly favorable with like the SPY and Q. If you look at the Q, you'll really see it. Just choppy, neutral action. So we're going to pivot towards oil stocks a little bit more and see what's going on there. IMPP is sideways. INDO is sideways. CEI looks great. We're still in HUSA. Very weird. So we got to kind of let this kind of market activity play out. Again, if you see the Q, it'll make a lot more sense in terms of like choppiness. Like look at the sideways action of the Q here. So we're going to have to kind of just chill and wait and hopefully we get some favorable action, but very sideways market currently. Oof. Lost a little bit more on the SPY just now attacking a short, but we're getting a run up. Small red day so far. If we can keep if we lose today and we can keep it under $200, then we're still doing really solid. Still doing really solid. 9 halted. Yeah, look at NEI. See, look at it's halted at 750s too. So very bullish move here. It's a very bullish move. Which is weird because other oil stocks are running. Look at the Q rip. Q ripping over highs, guys. We gotta now at this point in time when we get a market like this, we need to just wait and let it play out. Because if you poke too hard right now on like the SPY specifically in the Q, it's just gonna be a losing day, and that's not what we want. And so I think we're gonna pivot to oil plays. Let's see if we can get into something with oil plays. Maybe we'll add some more on CEI here. and kind of buy this dip and see if we can get a big run up. I think CEI's got a huge following, and so I think that's helping kind of prop this one up a little bit more. If we dip down to 180, we'll add a little bit more to CEI. All right, there we go. There's the dip. We're going to add another 100 shares down to 180. But if oil crashes, CEI is going to crash too.
IMPP crashing right now, down to $8, $7.95.
Yeah,
nine just absolutely crashed down to $6, $6.80.
Wow, really? Yeah, it resumed from its halt.
CEI dropping down to 180.
Yeah, just a very choppy day right now, guys. We're also in the queue, and it's faking us out right now too. So just such a choppy day right now. Ooh, CEI dumping down.
I definitely just got faked out by IMPP. I was in 12 shares at like around 850. And I was thinking it was about kept looking like I wanted to hold, stay above, be up and go up. And I saw it go up to 880 and I didn't even take profits because I figured it's going to hit that 9 level. No, and look at it now.
Yeah, man. It's just we're getting a lot of fake outs. It's one of those days we talked about earlier, bro, where it's like some days, guys, are just not favorable, man. Some days are just not easy. They're not favorable. The last 2 days have been great. We're down about $50 right now, so small still. But like some days are just not. There's no edge. There's no edge. We lost a little bit on the Q mostly today, about $34, but there's just a hard edge to attack. Oil plays are dropping and crashing back down. The SPY is very sideways, neutral, and choppy. Q is very neutral and choppy. We're just not getting a lot of favorable action. So y'all just be careful today because it's a tough market, man. 9 breaking hearts. Yeah, look at 9 here. Halted on the way down. Ooh, man, that Q trade might have worked. So maybe I could have held that, but it's just one of those markets where there's just a lot of indecision. There's a lot of apprehension is, I guess, the best word. And so people are taking profits quick. They're trying to ride the chop, but not easy to do so today. Luckily, we haven't been trading large. If we were trading large today, we would have really lost some money. But luckily, we didn't trade super large today. All right, so we got a little green trade just now in the SPY. We just kind of scalped it quickly. Down $45 today, so it could be worse. CEI did bounce at the VWAP too. Just remember, guys, I'm going to say this, and I think you guys really need to understand this. Chat. Some days are not going to be favorable, and no matter how hard you push, a lot of traders trade profitable systems and strategies, but on markets like this, currently, the last 15 minutes at least, they can't pull back. They can't stop themselves from trading, and that destroys what otherwise would be a profitable system. And so please understand that if you're trading risky scenarios like this, you got to at least lower your sizing and not gamble, because this is not a favorable market, especially the SPY and the Q today. Oil prices are crashing. And so y'all just be careful. You do not have to trade today. If you made a bunch of money yesterday, I don't want to see you give it back to the market. I'm not saying you can't make money today or that you shouldn't trade today. What I'm saying, though, is that if you're trying to trade some of these choppy markets like the SPY and the Q, today are days, movements like this in the last 20 minutes are movements that eat traders' accounts. These, and otherwise they might be profitable. And so just be smart with it. Be patient. Wait for a better trend, in my opinion, than the current SPY trend. I don't think the current SPY trend is favorable. So wait for a better trend, and you might find one. A lot of the time, the market will move like this, and then 30, 40 minutes after the bell, it'll finally start maintaining a specific trend, right? But it might move sideways for the first hour. And so just wait. Just remember, money's not made in trading, it's made in waiting. And so be patient and wait if you can. Best advice I can give you today, guys. Yeah, every day you don't get a lot of fish in the water, Well, I'm talking about oil stocks is what I meant. Like CEI is not dropping, but I'm talking about like big pumped up oil stocks over the last week. INDO, IMPP, HUSA. A lot of these big moving oil companies over the last week have gotten run up huge. A lot of traders made huge profits from them, and now it's kind of time for them to come back down. If you look at INDO, NINE, you look at IMPP, you look at HUSA, these are all correcting right now. These are all correcting. And so we got to just kind of wait and be patient. SPY, I'm looking at this previous closing price at 320s right here. So previous close at 320s is what we're kind of watching right now. Thanks, Big John. Hey, happy to help, man. In terms of day trading, I'm not holding anything. Yeah, sometimes you have to change the bait. Yep. Emotion is your worst enemy in trading. Right, exactly. And that can be good and bad emotion, like being too hyped up on wins and being too distraught over losses can destroy accounts. What we're looking for right now on the SPY and the Q is we're looking for a hold over the previous closing price in the VWAP and a break of highs confirming the upward trend that we need.
IMPP resumed?
Did it really?
Yep.
All right, let's see.
Crashing down to 770.
Yeah, look at the previous closing price right here at 750s too, relevant level. So
let's see what happens to head.
Yeah, and then look at the Q. Q breaking under previous close.
NINE resumed.
Yep, still sideways for NINE. But if we can hold here at 625 and bounce back up, we might see another run in that one. But there goes the SPY breaking down under these lows. And so again, we got to wait for that trend to do something here. It's starting to get to the point now on the SPY though, where betting on the downward trend is a little bit safer because the likelihood of continuing in this choppy behavior is lower. But it's not nothing. There's certainly still a chance that the market continues choppy. But I think it's a little bit safer to bet on the downward trend now that we're under the VWAP. But maybe I'm wrong. It could just rip up, break over VWAP. Certainly a big possibility too. So it just depends on what you're comfortable with, guys. But we took a little short right now on the SPY. I can show you it now. Very small short. If we break down here, that's great. We got to get under the previous close though, and we'll see. We're in 25 shares, so we're keeping it very small and light on this choppy day. All right, there's the breakdown. Nice. Start taking baby steps in this current market. We're going to scale out a half of that. And then, like, a lot of people just double down their size in tough markets like this to try to win back their losses. I do the opposite. If I'm losing, I lower my size. And so just be patient, guys, and wait. Got a range between the VWAP and the previous closing price on the SPY. There we go. Seeing a downward trend and flush in the SPY. We'll see if it continues. HUSA is still halted, guys. It should resume at 49. Oh, it's already past that. So HUSA is a 10-minute halt now. So it's going to resume at 54. We're just going to go ahead and take that off in the SPY. And so we're out of the SPY. Another little green trade. We're only down about 40 on the day now. So INDO testing. I think 9 is still interesting. And I think we could still kind of look at like OP at 150. So OP maybe if it reclaims here, but nine up there to 770s. Q starting to run back up, so still choppy market, guys. I'm out of the Q. Glad I got out what I did, or out of the SPY. But a huge run up. INDO is breaking lows as well. We also have HUSA that should resume in about 2 minutes at 54. Big upwick here on the SPY, so we're going to short into that upwick.
I think NINE just got halted again.
Yeah, it's halted on the upside though, which is great. Here, hold on, guys. Here, Bobby, hold it down for like a minute. I gotta talk to Carol about something.
You got it.
Cool. Oh, Carol's here.
Hey, Carol.
Bobby said, "Hey."
Hey, what's up?
Chilling. Trying to make some money.
Yeah. All right, hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
9 is the one to watch today. Yeah, it looks like it wants to be. It's going up and down and up and down. It's crazy. It's cool seeing all this stuff. There's really a lot of money to be made, a lot of unique opportunities.
All right, back. All right, we're going to capitalize on that SPY trade again. We just took a little bit off there. We're just kind of rinsing and repeating small size until we get some type of trend right now. We're sideways. Whoa, sorry, Bobby. Did I cut you off? What were you saying, man?
Oh, you're all good.
Okay, cool. But yeah, you could, if we zoom out here on the SPY, you could see up, down, not respecting the VWAP. And so for me personally, I need to wait for this range to break. You know, you see this range right here, this kind of
IMPP down
rectangular.
to $7.
Yeah, dude. I see INDO dumping down too, but 9 is the only strong potential oil play right now, aside from maybe what CEI. What's CEI
CEI is
doing?
dumping down to 170,
Ooh,
175 right now.
and there's HUSA's resumption. So yeah, oil's getting beat up. So again, guys, if you're losing today and you made a bunch of money yesterday, there's nothing wrong with accepting the loss and just applauding the money you've made. You don't have to be green every day. It's not a necessary thing. I am still red today too. I'm down $37. I just want traders to understand you don't have to force it. A lot, like I said earlier, a lot of traders make a lot of money, but then when they have these rough days like this, they just can't step away, and so they just destroy their account. So y'all just be careful. Let me put some music back on. We are getting at least the direction in the SPY, which is good. We're short into the SPY on the pop-up, maybe add some more. Just trying to get some small gains here until the SPY really picks a specific direction. All right, we're going to add a little bit more. We're in the 20 shares. Going to add another 5 shares just to give it a 25-cent increment level. So I can just take 25 shares off. All right, when does 9 resume? 9 resumes at 57, guys, 57. All right, so we're scalping out of the SPY. We're making our money here, which is nice. We go ahead and cover that. So only down about 30 on the day, or about $28 on the day now. CEI breaking down under VWAP, Q breaking down, HUSA breaking down. So everything's falling now, guys. But man, the SPY has gotten hit over the last few days, huh?
Man, what is making 9 go all the way this high though?
I don't know.
This is
It resumes in 1 minute.
That hasn't been this high in the past year.
Right.
Go back 2 years ago. That's what you're gonna get it.
Well, it's the crazy market conditions, I think, that we're in. The oil prices have been nuts right now. All right, so we're making some money on the SPY again. We're going to see if we can catch a breakdown with this last remaining shares. We're only down about $20 on the day, which is great. But we're having to trade very small in this type of market because there's just so much risk here.
I'm about to get in on that CEI rocket again.
Nice. All right, so we're breaking down on the SPY. Thinking about adding some more to this here. All right, we're going to add another 25, or we're going to hold 25 shares of this at the SPY and see if we get a flush. There we go. All right, we're going to cover a little bit more. Hold 10 shares again. See if we get a breakdown under 418s. Man, look at OP dump. A lot of these oil plays are falling, and we should have 9 resume right now, unless it's a 10-minute halt. 9 should resume right now. If it doesn't resume right now, it's going to resume at 9:02. All right, so we're going to add some more into this pop for the SPY. See if we get a quick flush. Start to scale up a size a little bit more. 20 shares right now. There we go. Starting to scale a little bit more. 30 shares.
9 resumed, immediately halted on the downside at 612.
Wow. Yeah, look at 9. So yeah, oil stuff is just getting beat up today, guys. Y'all just be very careful. We're in 30 shares of the SPY currently, but man, oil prices are just getting hit. All right, so we're scalping out of the SPY here again. Riding this down 15 shares again. So we ended up being green on the SPY now. We're only down about $15 on the day. So if we could get a breakdown, that would be great. If we don't get a breakdown here, it's going to be a very sideways, choppy day, I think. Waiting for a flush. A lot of indecision right now. Oof. All right, we're gonna just cover this. We got out mostly break even on this last trade. We're still only down about 20, so I think we're just gonna wait for some favorable market activity at this point in time.
IMPP just resumed.
I'm gonna put IMPP on the top right chart, guys. Top right. But man, look at this movement here. Nasty movement. Y'all green or red so far today, guys? This is the question I always like asking because it helps me judge how traders are doing right now. Y'all green or red so far, team? Let's ask. Should I ask or should I be worried about asking? Guys, green or red so far today? I know we got to have some people that just got beat up today. And it's an inevitability here. It's inevitable. It's going to happen.
I'm green on my real trades. 100% red on my on my paper trade.
Well,
I YOLO'd IMPP and just
right. Green is good, you know.
No, but I'm definitely green on the opening CI rocket. I literally bought in at the base of it and sold out at like 185.
Nice. I'm almost green
on CEI.
No. So sorry. I'm scalping. I'm out of the queue here. I just caught that breakdown. We are almost break even on the day total. We're up or we're down $88.21. I'll show you guys the P&L here. But it was a big day. We were down 50, so we've kind of fought back to be here. So we're down 8.21 on the day right now. So could be worse. Could be a lot worse. So if you're green at all today, Bobby, it's good. It's an accomplishment. You know.
CI dumping down to 160 support.
Yeah. OP baby bouncing at the bottom there. It's such a volatile day right now, man. Or not a volatile day, such a choppy day. The opposite of volatile.
All right, what was that strategy you're saying earlier? Me? Yeah, that gambling strategy where you double down?
Oh, the martingale.
All right, Martingale, double down my CI play.
Honestly, I think a lot of people are going to be doing it. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be doing that today. They're going to be adding to losses today heavily.
All right, team. Whoever loses the most gets refunded by John.
Never.
But no, we are responsible for your losses.
Yeah, don't sue us, guys. Not investment professionals. Not liable if you lose. Don't sue us. We're almost break even on the day, though. Oh, we are. We're green on the day after this latest move. We can get out in time. Oh, we're down $1 on the day, but we're basically green, so it's been a fight back here. Shorting mostly the SPY here. I think when we start to see breakdowns, we could see quick breakdowns here. Is the thing.
Yeah. You're still bullish on IMPP? I don't blame you, honestly. I feel like a lot of it's just going to have that quick, it went up super quick in pre-market. It just came back down. I see no reason it doesn't rocket right back up to like $7.50, $8, something like that. I think people are just scared right now.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of fear in this market. And we're up $6.63 on the day. So we actually came back and now we're up. So tough day though, man. It's just a tough day, bro. We're finally getting that breakdown. And this is something that you'll see a lot. So like if you're trying to trade like me, number one, you can trade futures and do the same thing, especially if you're trying to capitalize on like copper, oil, silver prices. But you could trade basically the mini SPY, which is called the E-mini. It's ES, and if you look at these, they do exactly the same thing. So if you want to trade my scalping strategies, you can on Top Step. They fund traders in the futures market, so they give you a demo if you can hit their target while following their rules. They fund you anywhere between 50K up to over 100K with an 80% split. They're regulated and located in the US. They pay out millions every year. They fund thousands, and it's a great way to get around the PDT rule. You can day trade and short. And so if you want to check them out, here's the link. You can also find it in the description.
IMPP resumed.
Did it really? So, okay. So, yeah, IMPP at 660s. We might start to size in a little bit more now. We're going to jump in 25 shares of the SPY just in case we get a continuation breakdown, but we're going to add up to 417.50s. So that's the plan right now. We're going to add up to 417.50s. We got to wait until we get a pop though, which we might not get. Yep, doesn't look like we're getting it. Catching another breakdown here. All right, so we're out. So we're up about $10. Yeah, $10, $11 today. So yeah, and there's the pop you talked about on IMPP, Bobby. It's up there. Yeah, there is speculation on a Russian oil ban. The question you got to ask yourself though is how baked in are we already to that? Because I know oil stocks ran up huge on the rumor of that in pre-market, and so it's kind of like buy the rumor, sell the news thing. And that's the only skepticism I have, or that's the only skeptical aspect of my thinking right now with oil is that what if it's already baked in? Like, what if people have already reacted to that news? And we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Man, SPY breaking lows again. Not about to make some. Yeah, I'm reading the same comment, bro. Not about to make someone lose their mind. Honestly, it's about to. It probably already has, dude. Honestly, this is the risk, man.
You know what? I'm calling my dad. Dad, I need my sister's college fund. We're YOLOing 9.
Yeah, don't do it, bro. Don't do it, man.
Oh, we're dead. Come on, Dad. We're rich. We're rich.
Yeah, honestly,
doubled it.
Honestly, my mom called me during the Dogecoin craziness, and she was like, "Should I buy Dogecoin?" And this was when Dogecoin was at like 70 cents, and I was like, "No." I was like, "Do not do it, Mom." I was like, "Don't buy Dogecoin." I was like, "At this point in time, Dogecoin is so high right now, it's just too risky." And she thanked me about 2 months later when Dogecoin dropped down to 30 cents or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of one of those things. Like if my parents are hearing about it, I don't trade it.
Might
you
be.
know, I don't- yeah, it might be time to avoid that whatever they're talking about. But yeah, crazy market right now so far. Green or red, guys? Let me see what everybody said. I didn't even see what everybody said yet. All right, we asked green or red. We are gonna sue John. Green, red, green. Hey, that's nice, man. Big green, more green than I thought. Reddish green, red, green left early, minus 200. Sorry, James. Super green, super green. That's from Fifth Element. That movie might be a little bit too old.
Back to BWAP.
Yeah. Market breaking lows too. So, I wonder what gold's doing.
See, as a true Wall Street bet specialist, I knew it was going to rocket back up. I knew risking the college fund was great.
Always, bro. Always, dude.
So that's the trick, guys. You got to tell the market it's for a good cause.
Right. Yeah.
You tell it it's for the new yacht, you're obviously going to get taken out. But, everyone's a sucker for a good story, heartwarming stuff.
Yeah. I have some OCD sometimes. And I think sometimes with my OCD, it'll be like the law of attraction. I'll be like, it's going to go up. It'll be like the Jedi Force. Like the SPY is going to move up, and then we'll see what happens. It's, obviously I'm joking, kind of. But I'm always kind of like, I'm an OCD. So naturally with OCD, you're a little bit more, what's the word?
You're attentive and looking at all the little stuff like that, yeah. And then thinking about all the extra stuff on top of it.
Right, yeah, for sure. And the SPY is just breaking down, bro. It's breaking down. Q breaking down, SPY breaking down. No big pops enough for me to really attack this. But I do see CEI starting to run up. CEI is at like 160s.
Yeah, 165 right now. It's starting its little pop back up.
Yeah, I see people mentioning AREC. And AREC is running up too.
I don't know. I see CEI trying to make maybe another run or two, but I don't know. I don't see it trying to hit that like $2-3 level like everyone was saying. Maybe if it kept that energy from this morning, but maybe I'm. And I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people know something I don't.
Yeah, it's kind of weird market, bro. Honestly. This is kind of my favorite market right now, like the last 10-15 minutes as the breakdown happened. But like at this point in time, we're so low in the broader market that I'm not confident enough to poke at this. It's too low, too much. Like what happens here, and like to show you what the price action kind of does a lot of the time is like we'll get drops, we'll get slow, steady drops, and everything's fine and dandy until it stops, and then it just rips up like this. And then sometimes it'll even slam back down and continue in that direction. But because so many shorts are getting squeezed out on these big moves, they just turn into big, massive moves up all the way to the VWAP. And so with that, you got to kind of just wait. And we're going to have a VWAP course dropping pretty soon, and we're going to include a lot of that stuff on there. So subscribe if you want more data on that.
Strategy worked.
Yeah.
Up again on CEI.
Nice. John, do you use a tick chart for futures trading, or do you trade off the SPY chart? I trade directly off the SPY chart, Todd. I don't even look at the E-mini or the micro E-mini chart, because you don't have to, because the E-mini does the exact same thing as the SPY. And so it matters less what we look at. I just look at what I'm the most comfortable with, which is specifically the SPY, because the SPY has the volume weighted average price included on Thinkorswim. And so it's easier for me to analyze the movement of the SPY. And I think more people are basing their trades off of that than the E-mini. And so it makes more sense to watch the SPY as opposed to the E-mini, even if I'm buying and selling the E-mini, if that makes sense. And again, if you want to check out the futures market and try to get funded from a company that's regulated and located in the US, I'll post this link for Top Step here. Check it out. Great way to trade the same setups as me if you don't have a 30,000 account like I do. You can trade futures, trade basically the same thing. SPY's still breaking down. I haven't even gotten any pops to capitalize on it, so I'm just kind of waiting right now. I'm not trading. Here's my P&L if you guys really want to see it. We are up about $10.63, $11 basically, and we're just kind of waiting for some favorable action to happen. Who knows if we'll get it.
Excuse me, Tiny. Great job doing what John said about recognizing that sometimes over trading just isn't it. You're green in both your real and paper account. Now, the one thing too that I don't think John said too or hasn't mentioned yet is that make sure you're reviewing your trades too. Go back and kind of ask yourself, what was I thinking before all that?
Right.
What
100%.
was I looking at? Why did I jump into this? Make sure it's not just was I green, was I red, but the whole process behind all of that. And that being said, have a great one, Tiny. It was great having you here today.
Yeah, thanks, Tiny. Have a good day. Good luck. Appreciate you being here. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. I'll be right back, guys. I got to run to the restroom. So, Bobby, hold it down, bro. I'll be right back.
You got it. All right, guys. What do you want to see my horribly biased, unfiltered opinions on? CI little rejection at BWAP. Yeah, that's what I was counting on, though. I was trying to tell you guys. I figured something like that was happening. That's why I just doubled down at 160. I'm like, it's going up. It's going to test some level, but I just don't see it going up to. What was I thinking? I say that a lot? Yeah. That's not just stock trading. That's everything in life. I found that if you really slow down and give it a good second, a lot of times you can really get a lot better outcome of everything, especially like writing texts and emails. People are so quick to do or say things and be like, oh man, I wish I didn't said that. It's usually momentum plays. Yeah, I'm the same way. I try and go for those momentum plays, but being a new trader myself, I get burnt all the time. You guys saw, I was trying to paper trade IMPP and I got burnt. I didn't listen to Playmaker and all that. I was kind of like YOLO, and luckily it was just paper trading. But is this Niner going up or down this time? Oh, Nine's going to the moon, my boy. That's just a fact. I bet my sister's college tuition on it today, and there's no way it can't go up.
All right, I'm back.
Facts. Obviously, that's not trading advice, but
yeah, don't sue us. Can't guarantee it. Don't sue us. But Nine is moving up, and honestly, it's over VWAP now. Which
9
is
resumption at 13. That's what I like to see, Greg. You got the idea, bro. Just
right.
Double as soon as it opens. Facts.
Hey,
no way it's not.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we're shorting into the SPY again. We're finally getting a pop up. It's kind of right in time for me too, so hopefully we'll get some continuation in here. There we go.
Right around that time when things should be starting to kind of cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been bad. That would have been like one of my biggest losses, like $60 just straight off the bat. And the bad part is that wasn't off like $1,000 account. That would have been off a $200 like cash account.
Yeah. John, you selling a course now, or was the VWAP course reference? No, it's a free course. It's a course, but we're not selling it. It's just free. We're just gonna give it away for free.
Yeah. No, we don't sell anything. The only stuff you'll hear us mention is freemium and members. And the members and freemium are one and the same thing. It's just we just want you on an emailing list so we can let you know about the stuff that we're not giving away to every single person, right? We're gonna have, like we were talking to Tiny about, live Zoom, not Zoom courses, but like private live streams where you need a passcode or whatever the heck to get in. And when you're doing that,
we're going to be one of you's going to be trading live, and we're going to be live talking to you and coaching you and helping you to get profitable with this and fun stuff
Right.
like that.
Kind of like live classes is really what it is. And we used to do that way back in the day, and it worked great, except we're not going to be charging for it. We're just going to be giving it away for free. And maybe we'll upload like the replay of it later on the channel. And I think that's a good way to do it.
Thanks, Luke.
But,
appreciate it.
But yeah, y'all hit the sub button in anticipation of that.
Drift and Juke TV. Do you build like rat rods and all that fun stuff? Tuners?
Oh, I definitely did. Haven't in a while though. My biggest thing is EV now. Like I want a Tesla. You know?
Trader Rehab. I've heard about that. What exactly?
Well, Trader Rehab is a podcast that we started a while back, but I think Two-Way started doing his own thing, and so we just never were able to finish it. I still like the idea though, you know. So like if maybe Bobby, maybe you and me can do one, brother. I think podcasts are dope, man. Yeah, podcasts are dope, dude.
I've been really liking it. I'm gonna get my webcam on in a couple days. I got to go get a new one and all because I don't want to use my laptop camera and all that stuff. I like having the quality mic and all.
Yeah, but yeah, you're doing a good job though, brother. You know. All right, let me see. All right. Sorry, had to work on some stuff, but we got it done. All right, so the SPY started to pop up. We're up about $20 on the day. Here's the P&L. We're up about $21 right now. As the SPY starts to move up, we might short a little bit more into it like this. So we just added 25 shares. We're going to jump in with 50 shares here and try to scale out as soon as we can. But we're green on the day right now. And we got a little bit of a cushion to swing into, so we'll try to let this work here, see if we get a flush back down. The market is so moody right now. It's kind of manic depressive is what I like to call it, because it runs up big, goes down big, runs up big, and in those situations, it's just difficult to make money. And with that said, the SPY's running up. This is our first little stab, and so we might have to fight our way back after green, but over 418s, we're going to cut it, and then we're just going to wait. But 418 is the level where we're going to cut it and wait. So right now, this is going to make us down about $6 on the day. We tapped 418. Getting some movement in here. Trying to be patient with this. But it's kind of what we talked about, where you get big run-ups sometimes with this type of stuff. All right, we're still consolidating here. We're trying to be patient enough to wait. So we get the flush down here would be lovely. All right, we just took a little bit off the queue. So we're actually green on the day now, but not much. But we got a cushion that we can swing into. There we go. Okay, a little bit better.
I wonder, it might be interesting to see, since we are doing a lot more stuff on the news and all that, after the show goes off, to keep the scanners up, I could just kind of keep the scanners up while I'm doing a little bit more of like a live podcast, editing the website, updating courses and stuff like that, talking about, or while I'm researching the news, like live researching the news and kind of developing articles and stuff like that, talking to everyone about, do you like this? Do you want to see this? What do you want to know about it? Or do you think that would just be giving too much away to potential competition?
Well, it's not that. Number one, that's probably true. The competition thing. Number two is like, I'm kind of, so hold on one second. I'm right at my risk level, so I'm kind of trying to judge what I want to do here. There's a flush. Good. Okay, good.
Don't worry about, I'll remind you in a sec. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah, sorry, bro. But no, all day stream, I've tried it before. I think there's a scarcity factor. So I think if you stream all day, there's no scarcity. So it's like okay, there we go. Nice. All right, we just scaled out of that. Man, we had to wait for this one, and we got a huge flush. And then, all right, we're up about $25 now. I might add some more to this. But we got the big flush we wanted, but then a complete retracement of the flush and a move all the way back up to the high. So kind of worst case scenario here. Luckily, we're still green, though. We're just lucky we got the flush in general, I think, here. All right, there's the flush back down. Oof, do I want to add to this? No. All right, yeah. Kind of worst case scenario. We're still green, but we got to just be patient and wait. Big downwind, very difficult market to attack and make money. Hey, thank you, Mariana. I appreciate the sub. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the sub. Okay, so to go back to what, man, look at the SPY rip. To go back to what you were saying, I think that would give away a little bit too much info, and I think you got to kind of protect your hands in some ways in this and on YouTube. The other thing is, like, I've tried all day streams before, and like it generally hurts engagement. It's hard to keep people
So quick
in.
clarification, I wasn't saying all day. I more meant like, because here's the thing too, right? I'm not technically full time like that, so I wouldn't. I'm just
that's
just
a lot
so
of work.
I'm not putting in
Yeah.
9-10 hours a day like that. I mean, I made that crystal clear from the start. I don't have to.
Right.
That's part of the beauty of us, is that like
You're a
we have
contractor.
those. Yeah, we got that. Well, we got that extra couple hours when we call to like discuss all that new stuff and go. It's not just like I'm not sitting behind a cashier or keyboard writing articles all day,
Right.
And so part of that beauty is like if we wanted to take an extra hour to extend a stream for people like John, like I said, I personally have no problem doing it. I would love to kind of stream to like 1 or 2.
Yeah, that would be dope, and I think a few people have showed interest in that too. I think one thing that we could do, which would be dope, was instead. So one thing I've realized is, like, instead of keeping the stream go all day, you have different shows at specific times, right? So it's like if I sign off at 9:30, somebody else can start a show at 10, or if I sign off at 10:30, somebody else can start a show then, and then we can feed the viewers. So basically, we can feed the viewers right on in. Like, YouTube has an option that lets you
you can host.
Yeah, you can premiere a video, and like if I end this stream, all my viewers from this stream are going to go straight to the new premiere, kind of feed them directly into it. And so it's kind of like you do different shows where you got one after me, you got one in the afternoon, you got one in the evening, you got one really early one if anybody wants to do it. And that way everybody kind of has their own show. It's a little bit separated, and you can really optimize the meta in terms of like what the show's about. Instead of just using one broad title for everything, you can kind of optimize the meta behind it, if that makes sense. And I think that's what I want to do, and I think that's the best route for it. So you could have like your own show at 10:30 whenever I'm signing off on whatever you really want to do, really. You know what I mean? It's up to you. And anybody else, like I said, if you're a stock market tuber, or if you're an influencer, if you've got a following, or even if you don't and you want to grow your following, say you got a small following and you want to host your own show here, of course, there's going to be a vetting period where I'm going to have to interview you. You're going to have to give me a solid plan. You're going to have to sign a contract that says that you're not going to screw up anything. All that good stuff. Let me know. Reach out to me. Bobby's going to get the email set up today. My current email is beginnertrading@gmail.com. And I think Bobby's getting the new one set up to where it's going to be we're on.
Let's go, my man. Happy about that. And yeah, guys, so touching on what John said, you can reach out to him. You can reach out to me, and I'll forward it to him. I'll be Bobby at beginnertrading.com or beginnertrading.net, and it'll be John at beginnertrading.net. That's going to be set up today, or beginnertrading@gmail.com. That's still available.
Right.
But the biggest thing is you don't have to be stocks. You don't have to be necessarily really any type of financial guru.
It has,
it just has to. We just want to see people who are knowledgeable on certain topics to help our better our understanding of stuff, right? So, for instance, that potential news podcast that I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
If anyone's an expert, like on tech or on politics or on oil, especially, right? If you're in the oil industry, if you're an oil executive or something like that, you can remain anonymous. We can do all that stuff. That's totally
you
cool.
don't have to show your face or anything,
But if you want to just come on, give a little bit of a background. Hi, I work for Exxon, and based off what's going on in my 10 years in the oil industry, I feel it's a really good time to get in. I think that the way things are looking, oil's only going to keep going up. Supplies only going to get more limited, driving that price up even more. Conflicts are only going to cause more tension, making more oil supply, et cetera, right? I'm starting to get off on a rant into things that I really shouldn't. So my apologies there, stream.
Oh no, you're all good.
Anyways,
it's late. It's late in the stream, so like we can talk about whatever. Except unless it's like super political, we can talk about whatever.
Yeah, I really even that. I try not to even go down that line at all. Right? I don't want to. Yeah. And but long story short, if you're, for instance, like I said, oil, politics, anything, tech,
specialized. You know.
You know,
And I'm going back and forth with the SPY here, guys. So you can see me kind of chopping back and forth. We're going to see if we can get green here. We're just kind of attacking this downward trend. We're up about 20 on the day. Very small day currently. But like, hey, if we could get some, there we go. We're just going to take that little profit. And so we're just kind of capitalizing on this downward trend here that we're finally getting in the market. We're up about 24 on the day. So here's the P&L. Small day.
Ralphie.
Yeah, later, brother. But yeah, it's small day, cheap, slow day, but green day still so far. And yeah, we'll see what we get today. Stream until 1 to 2 p.m.
I would. I'm not gonna. I would definitely stay streaming just because there could be some more oil plays when we get that government talk on at 10:45.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep it going. And so we'll see what happens. Here's the SPY running up or running down here. So I do want to be careful because once that, I could probably stream the talk too. Let me see where the meeting is going to be because I could probably stream that meeting too and just dub it over the stream and we can react to it live.
Y'all still bullish on CEI? I've seen a couple people. Everyone's still bullish on CEI. I'm a bear on CEI right now. I made my money on CEI. I profited $20 today, and I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm a big bear generally anyway. You know?
Oh no, my sister's college account. It's college.
Yeah,
she's going back to McDonald's on.
Yeah. Oh, for NINE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
NINE.
Lost it all.
It's over, bro. It's over, dude.
Oh no. I gotta go to McDonald's to pay back to.
Honestly, McDonald's is paying good nowadays, bro. You know
they are. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, if you're in Florida minimum wage is going up to $15 an hour this year. That could. I guess that's not really gonna have a huge impact on really anything.
Yeah, not anymore.
The inflation's kind of. I don't know. A lot of the business prices inflation, I should say, are artificial. So wages really aren't gonna have an issue with that.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Biden talk. I shouldn't even say that. Biden talk live. Said it again. All right. So here it is. Live White House. Tuesday.
I'm pretty
March
sure
8th.
you can use the word. It's just you can't. It's what comes next or before that really because everything you say is AI monitored. And all the images, all the text on screen.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So we're waiting here. So we'll be able to play it live as it happens. Dope. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be in about 20 minutes. Or shoot, I think we might need to just premiere this and just kind of put it to a different stream to kind of separate it. Y'all want to do that? That might be a good idea.
Probably.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then I can make a quick Twitter. I'll make a quick Twitter post and all that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll be good.
I'll set that up. Hold on, I want to say a couple things to whoever. McDonald's. Yes, Sylvia, I completely feel that. But what you're doing as a teacher is infinitely more important. And I think you know that too. Teaching the future of the world. So it's not about the money, and that's why you're here in a day trading stream. You're learning how to make that passive income so you can do what you want and support the future,
Right.
Yeah, don't be disappointed. Just be patient. 100%. 9 halted on the downside. Well, they're trying to save my sister's college tuition. Like I said, in the market, whenever you talk positive, they hear you.
Right. The law of attraction,
It's gotta rocket up again. What goes? It's like Newton said, what goes down must rocket up.
Exactly.
Oh, that's my next meme.
Yeah. Hey, that's great. Hey, that's the best one, bro. Yeah. All right, here. Let me save and continue that one. Save template. All right. Previous. Cancel. Close. All right, sorry guys. We're gonna get the market reaction.
You might have to reinvite me. Just heads up.
Yeah. I will. Oh, good. So we got about 15 minutes. I'm trying to see this ready. I'm green today. I don't know what we want to do. We'll have to wait and see.
Oh my gosh, the meme's finally relevant. Perfect. I've been waiting for this meme forever.
Which one?
It's in the here. You can show it live on stream if you want. Or no, we'll just post it on Twitch. I'll just post it on Twitter. But I'll send it to you on Discord. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
All good. Yeah, that works. All right.
I don't want to spoil it because it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. All good, man. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out a good font to use for this. I should probably just put one up.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry too hard about it. Oh, something went wrong.
What happened?
No, it was the tweet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here it is. The second link is it. That's why.
Yeah, so where's the White House? Sorry guys, let me go to Canva.
Connie and Angel, thank you guys so much for supporting the Twitter.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all go sub to Twitter, man. Y'all follow me on Twitter. Sub to Twitter. Y'all go follow me on Twitter.
Whatever it is these days.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
But it really does help.
Works.
We're really trying to give you guys unique content on each platform, stuff that you can't get from other platforms too, right? What you're getting from us isn't, yes, you can get stock recommendations and all, but you're not getting recommendations that John specifically is coming on, you know?
Right.
And Twitter's a really good platform for that. You're not going to get that on Instagram. You're not going to see that on TikTok. You know, if you're part of the emailing list, the thing about us too, it's the whole membership thing. The reason we're stressing it in freemium and all that is you're going to really be able to customize what you want to see. We're not trying to make it where you sign up and then everything is just 10 emails a day, right? If you want to get live stream notices, great. If you don't, great. If you want to get affiliate notifications every time John gets a new partner on, great. If you only want to hear about it on stream, that works too. You know, it's going to be, it's about what you guys want. Right.
Right.
So, and that's why the platform is going to be unique. So as Twitter is just going to really be kind of these announcements, these cool little memes, the little funny stuff like that, just stuff to keep you guys entertained, keep the timeline light throughout the day.
Exactly. What? You can only upload, crap. Sorry guys. Download.
It's all good, John. We're still all here chilling. We still got 300 watching right now, so we're
nice guys. Yeah, hey, listen, we're gonna be holding the press conference, so I'm just trying to get a thumbnail done. There we go. All right, we got it in. There we go.
I'm not gonna hold you. I think you should put like a really nice picture of POTUS and all that, like a really nice formal looking everything. I think that would go good with the algorithm.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta.
Nothing goofy or anything like that.
No. Yeah.
That is one thing too, because at the end of the day,
it's the thumbnail's super. Yeah, for sure.
Excuse me 1 second. Bro, I get all these scam calls. For anyone who doesn't know, make sure you guys put yourselves on do not call lists. There's a federal do not call list, and if any company violates that, you can call the Better Business Bureau, and they will be fined significantly.
Right.
And it is because it's really annoying to deal with that. And companies who do that kind of stuff are the same people who go after, you know, your grandma's pension and all that, trying to scam them. It's just not cool. And it's a great way to get them back, you know?
Right. Yeah, just kind of finish it and get it done, you know, not have to worry about it. We did get a little bit of the SPY trade in the books here, guys. So we did get a little bit of a SPY trade in the books.
How'd you end up today, John?
I'm up like $40, you know, which is fine. Like in a day where it's been incredibly difficult to make money, $40 is $40. You know, I'm certainly happy with it.
Anthony, there's Biden is hosting a conference today at 10:45 where we suspect there will be talks of Russian oil ban.
Right.
And we're excited to hear what he has to say about that, because it could drastically, if you've seen the oil stocks today, it's already been jumpy. So
yeah. All right. So, and then it's going to start, we're going to We're probably about to run everybody there, guys. We're probably just about to run everybody here.
Playmaker, I swear, man. If you try and contact me about my extended card warranty, John was. Oh my God, that's it. I knew it. I knew this was all too good to be true. This was all an extended long play. John, just pitch me the question.
Hey, honestly, hold on. Oh damn, dude, we got a bunch of new subs today, guys. So thank you. Sorry, I'm kind of concentrating on this one right now, but we got the thing going. Hold on, let me post the link here. Hold on. So yeah,
Discord me the link, please, when you get a chance.
Got you. Here's the link right here. I'm sending it to
And
you.
if you like stuff that people messing with scammers, there's a guy who does a lot of really great stuff where he hacks the scammers back, or he hacks the hackers, and it's really great. Or my favorite is the one where they have a voice changer, and he's a grandma, and he'll fake like he's gonna give them the card, but it's $3,000. It's like a real $3,000 card, but instead of doing that, he'll just go and like give it away to like random charities and stuff online. He's like, "Now you said to buy this Target gift card for $3,000. Oh, look at this on sale. When did this go nice in Jimmy's carpet? Oh,
Yeah.
I'll buy this for him."
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, don't use the gift card to buy this. Send it to us." And they like start screaming.
Yeah. For sure. Hold on. Conference today.
Hold on. What's his name? Give me one sec. I'll show you on YouTube. Scammer. Yeah. Scammer gets scammed. All right, I got it right here for you.
Okay. Here we go. So I got it going, guys. We're gonna switch everybody to this thing right now.
Robert R in chat. If you want to see it, that's the YouTube link.
Yeah, everybody stick around. We're sending you all to the press conference now. It's gonna be starting right now. We're gonna get everybody up and running into the new stream, which again we are starting right now. Let me make sure we can send everybody. There we go.
What's the best oil stock? Oh my God, CE's up to the moon again. Let's go. Yeah. Whoever said that was right the whole time. I was wrong. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Wait,
how do I do this?
Do what?
So how do I redirect everybody to this stream from a different computer is the question. I guess I could start both of them.
I don't know.
That's the hard part. Let's see. Add. I see it here. Okay, here. We're gonna have to figure this out. Oh, wait.
I think we just start it and tell them to come on over, and if they don't, we know who they are, and we'll be watching.
Okay. Well, here, this is what it is. So I figured it out. I went to the wrong one. Now I got it. Okay, cool.
Vortex on 9? No, I'm still waiting for 9 to go to the moon. Can't let my sister down. We bet her college fund on it this morning, and needless to say, McDonald's might be. We both the rate we lost. We both might be working there.
Right.
But fingers crossed.
Yeah. Here, hold on, guys. Let me start the stream up.
Sorry. We made $20 on CEI, so hopefully that covers some of it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Here, I'm reverting everybody to the new live stream right now. So be ready, guys. We're sending everybody there right now. So stick around. We're going to listen to the Biden press conference, guys, and so we'll see you guys in a second. Stick around. It's going to send you all the way there automatically without even having to do anything. So just stay here. We're going to send you guys to the new live stream right now. Let me make sure it's going to do it. And yeah, okay, cool, dope. All right, guys. I'll see you guys there.